Okay, I think I'm working again. Sweet. Let me that there. Might need pew. Okay. Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Anyone's tuned in. If you're not tuned in, well, too bad. You're not getting a welcome. Let's begin this week's episode. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, you all found yourselves with Mina Taliesin, exhausted, and yourselves pretty worn out inside the basement after managing to thwart the...
Quack, your stream is just black.
Why is my stream black?
I don't know, but I was just like, gotta make sure I've got stream up, mute the tab. Your stream is just,
Mina Taliesin,
we can
exhausted.
see our
It's
tokens
there
and
for me.
everything. Fantasy Grounds is just black.
Ah. Well, yes. That would be because I didn't tap in.
Okay, there you go. Yes, that is turning.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'd never make a mistake like that. Okay.
That's all good now.
Grabbing the now unconscious Grom that you managed to non-lethally knock out, brought them upstairs, possibly do some interrogation. You go back to Mina Talison's room, where most of you went to take a short rest. Mina Taliesin performed some kind of magic using the full-body mirror in her room, where she stepped into it and stepped back out. And upon stepping back out, began acting a little bit off, a little bit odd, and very much forgetful. Annalisa and Taliesin went into the hidden interrogation room in the hallway outside of the bedroom, taking in Grom, and with a quick investigation worked out that Grom had been possessed in some way by the raven-haired woman, who, while speaking through Grom, made some kind of vague threats. Which ended with Mina Taliesin borrowing Annalisa's weapon and firing at Grom, just executing them there on the spot. In a fit of possibly anger, possibly just callous disregard for life, she then walked back into the hallway and killed the other two guards. The last of the living members of the household. And began speaking to the rest of you about the plans going forward. You all made plans to head out into the city, possibly go and look for more allies. As well as showed Mina Taliesin where the bodies were located, the bodies of her staff that had all been killed. Wasn't long before Mina Taliesin had repopulated her workforce with the use of necromancy, returning most of the bodies that were in that room to some semblance of life. So they began moving around, cleaning the place up, continuing with the daily necessities of the place. You all began heading off on your mission to try and find more allies, find out what's going on in the city, possibly with the aid of these new allies, be able to stop what is currently going on. And as you were outside, you ended up confronting the Raven Head Woman and some guards who were acting very odd. Although the conversation was mildly hostile, they seemed to have very little interest in your group. And straight up admitted that they were here to attempt to arrest Mina Taliesin for multiple crimes. And with quite a lot of confidence, the Raven Head Woman said if she runs, they get what they want. If she fights back, they get what she wants. They get what they want, and if she is arrested, they get what they want. Arresting her on charges of necromancy, currently. Y'all began quickly spreading off. They quickly to find allies. You decided to go look for the Smile estate, possibly to find allies there with the Smile, but also hoping to find Kristen. Edric lingered behind for as long as he could. Well, Edric, sorry. Einari lingered behind, but Edric's body lingering behind as long as they could. And was not able to hear or see any of the commotion that was happening inside of the estate. Quickly catching up with the rest of you, you made it to the Smile estate. You managed to get yourselves over the gate, over the wall nearby. Heading to the main building. It's a large estate, many different buildings. You head to the main one, central. As you got close, you were stopped by a young person with a crossbow, as well as other people at different windows, all with crossbows as well, trained upon you. Where you were questioned a little bit, and eventually let in by Kristen, the person you've been looking for. Again, talking about possible courses of action, giving Kristen a bit of an update on what's been happening with you and what has just happened and the current state of things. You were interrupted by more of those odd guards approaching the estate. I don't remember who it was that spotted it, but you realize that these guards, the guard form is completely illusory. As they're climbing up and over the walls and things, the actual illusion holding the guard form is not matching at all where the guard should be moving to pass through. You watched as the Smile family, the people that were still here, the dregs of you would assume this place would have been significantly more populated, judging by the sheer size of the place. The people that remaining, the ones who didn't fall for the essentially call that is being played instead of in place of an alarm. The same people confronted, the same way that you were confronted. The guards with weapons trained on them. The young man who originally confronted you and was calling out, began calling out and trying to get the guards to respond. They kind of didn't really respond for a bit, and eventually started responding inside of this young guard's head. Not realizing that that wasn't something that they were saying out loud, and that this was very much an odd thing to be happening, they stuck their head back out one more time to cop a large arrow through their head, collapsing them to the ground. Which is where we left last session. You're currently on an upper floor in a small room with a window leading outside where you can see outside the group of guards. City guards, that is. Looking up at the different windows. And now that the single arrow had been fired, you're now hearing occasional shouts of anger and frustration from other places, as well as some of the other people with crossbows things now let let loose with their bolts. You see the bolts themselves occasionally finding places to stick on, and you see them sticking almost like into thin air, as well as some of the bolts flying past and skipping, like one would be aimed at one of the guards' heads and just straight through it. Kristen turns to the rest of you, looks at the body as well. Just, alright, what are we doing?
We need to get the fuck out.
We need to get out of here and not be stolen by these puppets.
We,
Okay,
at
to
maximum,
do what?
have like 4 hours before Mina is, session's called or
Well,
whatever.
where are you going from here?
Is there other allies to get?
And Kristen reaches down, grabs the heavy crossbow, pokes their head out the window, and takes a pot shot. Just ducks the head back in as like another 2 arrows just into the wall behind them.
Okay, so out of character. Ally-wise, we have Mina technically, who is getting arrested. We have
Yep.
Kristen, who we are with,
Yeah.
who can give us the small family.
I think our.
That's about it.
I mean, I think after that, our plan was to go after the Nazar.
Nazar's family.
Yeah, let's go hit the Nazar's family.
Yeah, I
while we
really
got
wish-
time.
The other
If we
ally
could've
that you
taken
had
that
as an
bomb
idea
from
for,
Mina's, that
I
would've
will
been
say
great.
for you as well.
Ragnar
The other
Khan.
ally you had was
Ragnar
Ragnar
Khan.
Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like we need evidence for Ragnar to be on our side.
Yeah, so let's hit up the Nazar's family.
And wouldn't Ragnar be at like court session because he's a minister?
Could be.
Probably is.
Man, why can't I have the sending spell? Why can you just give me the sending spell?
Oh my gosh.
Should get the sending spell.
Yeah, I'll get some scrolls later. So if we get some, oh man, I want to see Ragnar Khan. I want him to be our best friend.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Nice,
just love him.
Weird attachment, bro.
She can fix it.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
He's a sad old man. He's like the man from Up. That's what I associate him with.
I don't
now.
see any balloons with this guy, but okay.
That's because we're the little scout boy, that helps
We are
him move
collectively
on.
the little scout boy.
We're
Yes,
Russell?
yes.
Great.
And we have to give him the balloons and help him move on.
Who's the dog?
Misha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is our puppy.
Okay.
So potentially we need evidence to get Ragnar on our side. I mean, we could just fucking talk to him, but you never know. I don't think he'll believe us necessarily without evidence. I mean, he might have his own thoughts. He might have his own. He might be working with them. We don't fucking know at the end of the day. But I think we do need the evidence. Oh god, what if they kill him?
That's fine, because it means they'll kill Mina slightly later, so...
But yeah, I think at the end of the day we need the evidence, so we have to go after the Nazar's family.
We shall
And then we can
hit-
also potentially find Kristen's sister.
Yeah, okay. So, we shall head to Nazar's family and tell the, people that we're with that, come meet us at court. We'll have everything, and we will, save the Matriocracy.
Yeah. So really,
Sounds
at the end of the day, we need, I guess, we need the
Uh.
Samal family at court. Unless they just get fucking executed or something.
What if they take a prisoner and we give them the slip?
Yeah, I think we just, I'll just ask Kristen. Kristen, is there a back way out of here?
Many, yes. Plenty servants'
Okay.
entrances.
I think you need to get at least the important people, if there's any here, and we need to leave. And then us, our group, we'll probably have to go to the... Do you know where the Nazar's family live? I'm assuming you do. I think that's where we have to go.
Yes, of course we do. Well,
Cool.
pretty
Where's
far
it on
from
our
here.
map?
They're quite a ways away. They're the other side of this, well, district.
Okay, so we have
That's like
4-ish
half
hours.
an hour.
It's about 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. is
Okay, so we have
fine.
like 4 hours.
That's
So
fine.
45 minutes is okay.
Yeah.
I think it's it's about just about midday when you got here, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we had like exactly 4 hours before session was going to be called or whatever. Pretty much he said.
Minister Talson told you had until 4 p.m.
Yes. So we have 4 hours. We can do that. We can do that as long as it's not before then. We can do that. So we need to go get the evidence and turn people on the Nazar's family. Maybe kill them all, honestly. And then
I'm kind of down for just killing.
that's surprising, Annalisa, but sure.
I
Wait, what?
mean, this is more like my own thoughts, maybe rather than Annalisa's. But really, when you were trying to like take over from a power structure, you generally just want to kill all of like the people that are. You cut the virus out completely.
Yeah, I get it, but also they might be like there should have been a trial or stuff, and then we could get in trouble or something. Like, look, we can always just kill them all, but we could always just see who's even there at the time when we get there, because some of them might be like at the whole preparing shit. So they wouldn't even be there for us to kill anyway.
What 100%. This is based off Machiavellian politics.
Yeah. But so I think the first thing we need to do is get to the Nazar's house and see what's happening there.
Yeah. First
'Cause
thing we do, head to Nazar's family, tell
Yeah.
these guys to board up, and then Kristen and anyone else important come meet us at the thingy. Parliament.
Yeah, because let's be honest, if their house is a ghost house, there's probably nothing there. If there's still guards on their house, there's probably something in there.
Exactly. We can tell from the defenses, wherever there's something they're hiding, and then we can evaluate our time.
Exactly.
So what are you doing?
Nazar's family.
We're heading to the Nazar's family through the back way. We suggest you board and hunker down, but come meet us at Parliament in almost 4 hours. We're very able-bodied,
you're-
important person you can.
You're not sure what happened to Mina Talison, yes?
No idea.
I think it'd be very important that she at least is at there. And with what I'm aware of so far, I don't think she would willingly be arrested.
Oh no, she's gone a bit psycho.
Well, then somebody needs to make sure that she can turn up.
You want to go get her?
That is what I'm suggesting, yes.
And what if we find your sister in the Nazar's family house?
Kind of like it stops for a moment, just kind of like. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Is there
You can-
something we can tell her that will make her not kill us?
Well, if you recognize that somehow it's my sister, you can say you know me.
Well, sure. Look, if she's there, we'll try our
Look,
best.
you'll probably have to do work convincing.
Okay.
Is
It's
there
fine.
something that only you two would know, but you're willing to tell us?
Do you have a code word or something?
No.
Like,
Okay, well,
we
I
both
tried.
hate mangoes?
No, it's... There are others that know our past. So no, that's not something that would be enough.
Yay, not
Simply
a-
just
Be convincing.
convince her.
If she's there, we'll try our best.
I'm sorry, I don't have... Unless you think it's best that I come with you, but then somebody still needs to go and make sure Mina Taliesin is okay. I think that maybe... Well, this is what's left of the Samar family. There are a number of us, and we can definitely take... You can, again, hear the sounds of, like, the fighting stuff outside. You can now start hearing, like, from outside, like, the guards thing, you can hear the occasional, like, roar and, kind of like a guttural screeching, rather than the sounds of guards, giving up most of their pretenses at this point.
Okay.
I think if we were to gather the rest of the people that are in here, there's plenty that are currently resting or not currently on their on rotation who should be joining us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the matriarch of this family is still here.
Mm-hmm.
They've retired from politics, but they are still the one in charge. If I can convince them to go and help Mina, then I can go with you. You can
Okay,
get a
I
head start,
can't-
and I would just meet up to you if you so needed to as well.
Yeah. Out of character, do we want Kristen coming with us, or do we think Kristen with Mina's better?
I like Kristen with Mina because he can't die.
He
But,
can't.
you know,
He
Neither.
can't die, but also like, there's nothing stopping like them from just being like, you can't die, but we can just like stop you. We can just like physically stop you. Even if you can't die. Look. Here's the thing. Like, I think if Mina can't fight her way out of this, I don't think anyone can. But that is going off of like the strength that we know Mina has previously. Unless the mirror did some fucked up weird shit. And
Yeah, but
like,
getting Kristen there is also just like action economy shit as well.
Just remember, unless you guys are actually in a fight, I don't consider action economy. That's not a
you
thing.
monster!
Kristen's another body for them to throw shit at that.
It
gives Mina
is
time to,
physically
like,
another body.
concentrate.
And as well as you're not sure how they plan on arresting Mina, or if she resists, what they plan on doing. There could be a fight, and you're right, she
Yeah.
might be able to win a fight. What if it's not a fair fight?
Yeah.
What if it's not a fight at all?
So do we want Kristen with us or with Mina?
I vote we get Kristen to go with the matriarch to go to Mina.
I'm just thinking about like what the Daughters of Light are possibly going to be planning. I had a thought come into my head. It's a bit of a wild theory because I don't know how they're going to force me to do this. But what if they like? What if their plan isn't to like, you know, what if they know that like the reason why they're so confident and just waltzing up and arresting Mina is because they know they don't have to beat her in a fight? What if they have to just put something on her and then they can control Mina? And so that they get Mina to essentially confess. Be like, yep, I'm confessing to all these crimes. I am guilty. Please give me the worst punishment possible. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, I guess
I
we
mean,
could
we
steal
know
her.
the Raven Head Lady is into possession as well.
Yeah, and also they could steal the undead servants as evidence of like necromancy for condemnation.
In that case, If that's their plan, if their plan is to do that, then they're probably not expecting to win a fight.
Yeah. Question. Very
For
quick
me?
question. No, for everyone else.
Okay.
So, if we sent Kristen to at least keep an eye on Mina, we could
Could.
give Kristen one of our rings. Because
Yeah.
Ainari is one person. Both Misha and Edric don't necessarily need both of their rings. So one of their rings could go on Kristen, and then we could at least be, like, apprised of what's happening. Worst comes to worst.
I like the sound of that. Good thinking with sending stones.
I would
So, yeah.
assume Thanar is okay with that.
Yeah,
We
Dom's driving.
choose to take their
Yeah,
silence as a yes.
Can't see why that would be an issue.
So we can at least keep updated if something terrible fucking happens and we need to be, like, made aware of it immediately. Like we can be.
Well, let's put it into motion.
Cool.
Hey,
This is
Misha
like-
did
Sorry.
have her own ring.
I also just
Huh?
read something Dom said. Reduce, reuse, reanimate. And yes,
Yeah.
Misha does have her own ring. So you do have the two rings,
Yes.
so...
Yeah. So I just feel like, okay, Kristen, look. If you go to Mina, wear this ring.
Okay, what does it do?
So it's like, if you choose to have it active, everything you say will come through to all of us wearing this ring.
Our ring.
Or anything we say that we choose for you to hear will
Oh,
go
it's
through
one of
to you.
those
So it's communication.
Things made here, isn't it?
Yes,
Ah,
pretty much. So if there's like an
Alright.
emergency, you can tell us, or we can tell you.
She grabs it and finds a... She like kind of like compares them to the ring to like the rough size of fingers, and then grabs the one that like thinks the most appropriate. As they put it on, it adjusts to the correct size. It's like, oh right, yes, magical.
Very magic.
So, you want... you want myself and this family to go and assist Mina? Or just me?
See, I'm
Uh,
thinking we potentially need the family for if there's a final confrontation, not necessarily. Maybe.
you checking them, Kristen. The family will come meet us at Parliament.
Okay, that's much easier to convince them to do. I can do that.
Yeah. We just need them there at Parliament to back us up and be on our side if
Counter vote.
shit hits the fan, and we will,
Delegation.
on their behalf, try and take the Narcissus family down. Maybe even get their heir back if they're still alive.
Well, there's no evidence that the heir is there.
But
It's
there's
just
no
suspicious.
evidence that they're not.
I mean, there was no evidence that there was a weird culty caves underneath, what's his face's? Ambrosius's house.
Ambrosius, yeah.
There was weird
Yes.
culty caves.
But also with the amount of other things that are going on, I'm starting to think maybe the Nazas family aren't responsible.
Okay, I'm just choosing to have them be responsible because they tried to kill us multiple times. So, yeah.
We'll clear them of innocence or
I don't.
condemn
When I
them
say
with
Yeah.
evidence.
when I say responsible, I mean for that. They're responsible for many other things.
You don't think they took the heir?
At this point, I'm not sure. I was very sure. But also,
Because
I
with
was
the-
also
with
very
the
sure that there
airborne-
wasn't a bunch of other things going on in this city. The same
Yeah,
weird
like-
thing I saw that this wouldn't have occurred a couple of days ago.
Well, I mean, us going to the Nazas family will take as little time as possible. If there's nothing there, I guess we move on. We can stay in contact. I mean, if the Nazas family isn't responsible, then, I mean, there's other things you can take them down for anyway. If we find evidence of other stuff. We'll try our best. Okay, that's all we can promise. I'm a fucking performer. This is not my forte.
Right. And then I guess I'll go do the convincing.
Yep. And if this
We
smart family
appreciate it.
turn on us, we will wipe them out.
Whoa! Why you gotta say it like that?
So
Only if they
Kristen walks
turn on us.
over to the door, opens it up, like steps out. You hear the sounds like people like sprinting and shouting and stuff from outside. Grabs like one of them, just like, hey, lead them to one of the servants' entrances where they can get out unseen. And they just kind of like stop, just okay. Quick, you lot, come with me.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Go!
As you're all running out, Chris, good luck.
You too. Stay in contact.
I'll try.
Love
Alright.
Christine, don't kill
The
Christine.
person that's leading you away is leading the way kind of like at a jog to start with, making sure the rest of you are following, and then begins to like as quick as they can navigate through the house, taking you a bunch of like odd routes and things. Obviously, this is like someone who's very familiar with the house knows this is the quickest way to get there. You end up going down like down a flight of stairs, around a different thing, through a different corner. You cut across different rooms, and you end up at just a normal like one-person sized door that they open. And just, if you go this way and you head out, and they point out in the directions. If you jump the fence over there and head straight in that direction, you won't get spotted.
Okay. Well, we'll try our
We'll
best.
proceed to take that route.
Yep.
Maybe we should stealth.
Yes, stealth.
You want all stealth?
Stealthily as possible.
Stealth
Alright.
fine. Would this require a recasting of a certain spell?
When did you cast it? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
Just
Was it as you arrived?
I think we
We were
casted.
following the people that went to Mina's. That was like not long ago.
It is an hour.
Has it been an hour?
It has been longer than an hour.
It's been longer than an hour since we were
No.
at Mina's house.
Yes, it took you an hour to get here.
Oh,
Recasting!
okay. And remember,
Everyone
we
had
have
Hola.
advantage from her.
Everybody had plus 10.
Okay.
Okay, 14, 13, 27, 37.
Yeah, 11 to 21.
So a
Woo.
23 for Edric, and a 32 for Misha.
That's not an advantage, Annalise.
You do have advantage because it is dim light.
Right.
Bro, I literally just told you. We've got nocturnal.
I forgot.
No, it's actually not even dim light, it's darkness most of the time out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You didn't
Watch
value
this roll
what
be
you
even
said.
worse.
It's the same roll.
It's not worse.
Nice.
It's not worse.
It's 2 sevens. You roll another 7. That's really lucky.
Ding, 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 ding.
Jackpot, baby!
Damn.
All
Wow,
guys,
all right.
See you later. I'm going to the parties.
Is that 1 in 8,000? Yeah. Damn. Alrighty. Now, 1 in 8, you're more likely to roll 3 sevens than you are to win Pokey's stem. By a long shot,
Oh.
too.
Good. All right.
Alright. So, we'll head out into this. You've gone from inside. The inside itself was like, temperature was nice. You back out into the cold night air. Classic Australian weather. Your group heading over to the essentially this large like bricked fence out the back. Begin helping each other to get up and over.
We'll make sure we're not being followed as well.
Okay, well, you're being stealthy.
And perceiving for followers.
As best as we can, anyway.
I'll let all of you make perception checks then.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
5.
Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're waiting for.
What
Let's
the
go,
f-
It doesn't matter.
baby!
It
That's
doesn't
what I'm
matter.
talking about. That's what we're waiting for.
Wow.
Okay.
Inspiration. I guess Asterion, you give it to either Ilza or Edric, and then I'll give it to the other one. Or
Does
should
Edric
you-
have it?
Asterion, do you have any?
I don't have any. How about you give me one and I give you one?
All right.
Well, I already got one. Does Edric have any?
Edric does not.
Okay.
I'll give one
Give
to
to
you.
Edric.
You give one to Edric.
Sounds good. Go.
Perfect.
Okay.
We'll have inspiration.
Edric had a natural 1 on their perception check for a total of 11,
Damn.
It's okay.
and Misha with a total of 21. All right.
Beating at your own game, Edric.
As you're all helping each other across, Asterion and Elisa, as the two of you are at the peak of the wall, and you're kind of like looking ahead of where you're going, you also like look around yourself, kind of looking, trying to make sure you peer as far as you can, like straining your dark vision as much as possible to try and see just even 1 extra feet. 1 extra foot? 1 extra foot.
Beats.
And you can all hear the sound now again of that it's that distant noise. You can almost like feel it in your spine,
There's a spell.
but it's not affecting you anymore. It's just annoying more than anything. There's no urge to do anything right now. But kind of as you're looking into the edge of this, like the blackness and darkness stuff, just to the edges of your vision, it does seem like the shadows ripple. You do feel like you're being watched by something.
By Shamus.
Jumping over the fence and and trying to get yourself a little bit closer, it is always just at the edge of your vision. It's always just the shadows themselves rippling.
Some fishies going on here.
Hmm.
Lingering shadows at the edge of our peripheral. How can we give them the sleep? What if we try and go through some abandoned buildings to try and give the slip?
As
Yeah.
you guys are moving yourselves around, it doesn't move. It's always at the edge of your vision. It doesn't seem to be a creature.
And we can't be
Oh, it's-
perceived by divination.
No. It doesn't seem to be like there is a creature currently there watching you. It's like the shadows itself are watching you.
Try a drift globe. Maybe we don't stealth. Maybe we get rid of the shadows.
I could. It's been some time. I could get the drift globe to cast daylight.
Yeah.
That will obviously make it a lot harder for us to stealth, but it will get rid of the shadow.
Nah,
potentially.
nah. Kill the shadow.
Yeah,
Okay.
this might be like a thing where we need to anti-stealth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Fuck it. If
Sure,
everyone
choice.
agrees, and
Mhm.
I am going to use the drift globe to cast daylight.
Okay. Bring out the drift globe, speak its command word, and it immediately begins bright light begins beaming out of it. How big is daylight? Is it 60-60? Like 2 360 feet?
I honestly,
It's the daylight.
When I had a look at it, I don't remember it being like that big. But I'm gonna check in case. I'm looking at the spell. It is
Daylight.
60-60. It's 60-60.
Yeah.
Bright
See?
light for 60, and then additional 60 sheds dim.
Yeah, the bright light goes. Immediately spreads out from your position. The shadows that were all around you, and also especially at the edge of your vision, where your vision does cut off, immediately begin retreating back as the light pushes it away. The only shadows left are now behind, like the occasional tree or the occasional like bit of rock or things, from things that are physically covering up the line of sight from your drift curve. And you can hear a very faint screech.
Oh.
I'm going to immediately turn my attention towards that, and I will brandish dusk. No, I'll brandish dawn because that makes more sense.
Okay.
Whoa, it's dawn.
Gunnar, you go to turn towards the sound came from. Kind of sound like it came from all around you.
The shadows are screeching at us.
Damn you, Shaw.
Okay, I'm spending a second level spell slot for Primeval Awareness.
Okay. Can you run through the list for me, please?
Sure thing. Aberrations.
You know what? Let me just double check. Because what would this come under? This would come under. Give me a second. Let me just think. Aberrations within a mile, yes?
Yes. 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 This is for 2 minutes as well because I'm spending a second level spell slot.
Okay. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
I think by like 1 minute.
Aberration, no.
Celestials.
Sorry, it's taking a moment. I'm trying to. Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
I mean, it could be just one of the things nearby. It could be a Daughter of Light thing nearby that's not related to us at the moment. Dragons.
Yes.
What?
A dragon?
That's
not
Why is
Musha?
there a dragon?
That's a little bit. How you going? Elementals.
Yes.
I
This
swear to
is an
God,
elemental.
I casted it like fairly recently. I think, like not this session, but I think last session,
You did.
But they came in.
and I didn't pick up any of this stuff.
You are
They're closer.
significantly further away from where you last cast it.
Yeah, well, yeah, like that makes sense, but still, okay. There's a lot of shit here. This is a hot area.
Yeah.
Faye.
Yes.
Fucking.
Whoa,
Faye.
everyone's showing up.
What the fuck is happening?
They're getting everyone in on this to get her done.
Fiends, yeah.
Yes.
Of course
Undead.
things.
Yes.
Of course. I mean, Mina had fucking
Hey,
undead.
Wizards of the Coast, 2024. Fucking, why'd you get rid of Primary Awareness? This is some good fucking shit.
Yeah. Stop replacing abilities with spells. It's not cool.
Okay. See? It's because of this ability, Wizards of the Coast, I now know I'm fucked.
I'm glad you enjoy that ability.
It has grown on me.
That's also very fucking funny.
This ability has actually really grown on me. I actually think this is... It is not like a it gets better the more times you use it in succession.
Yes. It also helps when, like, because you could just have a campaign where it's all humans, and then it's a lot less
having
interesting.
your party see this is when it's not okay.
It's
But we're
like
all
it's
past that
party
now.
stuff. There's party stuff, but then there's also just the setting itself. It's like, oh, what if my party's the only interesting thing in the nearest mile?
Okay, so as far as I'm aware, the only thing that wasn't pinged was aberrations.
Yep.
Yeah, no mind
Okay,
flayers or
everything-
aboleths.
Celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yes.
Okay.
So nearly everything.
Have I? Oh god, this is the thing I'm bad at. But have I been to this part of the city before with primeval awareness active?
No, none of you have been to this part of the city. This is, again, near the Smell Estate. You weren't even sure where the Smell Estate was. However, you have been travelling around the city and stuff. I would say this would be probably survival check.
Survival check. Okay.
It is intelligence, and it's intelligence-based.
Intelligence-based survival. Okay.
It's
Oh.
This is about keeping track of where you are and also remembering where things are. So, Annalisa, you would have disadvantage on this.
Okay. So I won't add my wisdom. I will add my so +1.
Intelligence.
+4 from proficiency because I am proficient in survival.
So, if you actually go to the
I just
skill
put to a
itself, you
modifier.
can just change the skill from wisdom.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna forget to change it back.
Just change it, roll it, change it back.
Immediately. Or just roll the dice with a +5.
Your choice. Yeah.
Okay.
You can even put a +5 modifier on it.
That's what I was planning on doing, and I set it up, and now I'm gonna do it the other way. So I just wait. Alright.
It's okay.
Disadvantage. Let's go.
2 nat 20s.
It's not bad.
That's
It's not bad.
terrible.
15.
For a
Alright,
disadvantage.
notable
Well,
places within a mile of here. The Parliament Building,
Makes sense.
the Samal family estate,
Mm-hmm.
There were fiends there, we already know that.
and knowing that you're... Let me just double check how long this would be. What is... Those are the only two places of import that you know.
Okay. So potentially something's going down at the Parliament. But again, not like 100% sure. But
Judging by the information that you were given for where the Nazar's family are, they're about 2 miles away, based on how long it would take to reach them. Now, if you guys were to sprint there, you'd get there faster. But obviously,
well,
that
yeah,
is
I think with the
as
drift
little stealth as possible.
I think with the drift
we're not
load up,
stealthing
we are
anymore.
not
We ain't
stealthing. We are
stealthing
trying
no
to.
more,
Time
baby.
is of the essence. We've got the drift load up to potentially keep the shadows away. Granted, I don't think it's eliminated them. I think they're just a bit further back.
Hey, back's better than honest.
So let's sprint towards
Yeah.
where we think that there's.
We just run.
Let's
I
go.
mean, there's no fucking stealthing with daylight literally on top of us.
In Astoria.
Yeah, in Astoria. Let's fucking book it.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
be in- Catching and quickly making your way as fast as you possibly can across the way, trying to get to the disaster family as fast as you can. As you continue to dash across, there's no other the Driftglobe daylight spell, how long does that last for?
Daylight itself lasts an hour.
Yeah, but what does the Driftglobe daylight spell do?
Grandma
still an
has
hour?
The item.
He's AFK. D&D
I think so.
Drift Globe.
It's okay. I got the item here.
Critical Role.
Just says it. Just M Night's a daylight spell. Just can only be used once a day. It calls it M Night the light or daylight spell. Yeah. So yes, it lasts for a full hour.
1 hour.
I assume being held rather than having it float with you.
Yes.
Yes.
I
'cause
think
it's
pretty sure Annalise is
faster.
holding it.
Otherwise,
The drift globe is slow.
is that slow? Let me have a look. No, it's more that it doesn't start following you unless you're more than 60 feet away from it. It does follow you quite quickly. It just stays within
That's
60
fine.
feet.
We'll grab it. I think we want the brightest light on top of us.
Yeah, otherwise we'll run into the shadows.
You're running towards the
Yeah.
dim light, yeah. Okay, as you continue to run with the drift globe being held, you guys can see as shadows flicker in and out of like nearby windows. Things inside of them get illuminated, then immediately get pushed back into the dark. Alleyways that you're sprinting through or sprinting past get lit up, then immediately go dark again as the drift globe gets out of line of sight. Every time those alleyways go dark, although your party stays illuminated, it's almost like the shadows are licking at the daylight spell, trying to reach through them.
Eee. I normally feel great in the shadows, not anymore. I don't want to be licked.
Yeah, we're not tasty for shadows.
Continue making your dash.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you're
A
pretty
mad
sure
dash.
you're nearby. Now, are you approaching this at a full dash? You haven't come across a single person.
I guess we just keep dashing at this point. Again, we're not really stealthy with a drift globe.
You can always turn it off.
No,
But then
fuck
the
off.
shadows would be on us.
Too bad if the shadows aren't even the bad thing. That'd be crazy.
Alright. So you're gonna continue, you're just running until you're like, we see the estate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Man, what if the shadows aren't bad?
Why
Since
are
when
we...
are
Yeah,
shadows nice?
Well, they haven't done any shadow magic, have they? We haven't seen them do shadow magic.
Not once.
Literally not once.
So you wanna
No,
hug the shadows?
we actually haven't seen Colton do anything, to be fair, either.
We haven't seen really. I don't think we've seen
You've
anyone.
seen Colton
do-
use a particular spell multiple times.
What, disguise self?
Two different spells then.
Disguise self and...
Well, it's
What's
not
the
been.
other
It's not disguised self. It's a true polymorph, but
Yeah. What's the other spell? I'm trying to remember.
it's the beam,
The what?
the thing that blew a hole in Annalise's.
Oh, what kind of
Abdomen.
beam was it?
Isn't it
I
like
believe it
negative
does,
energy flood or something.
I believe it does force damage. I could be wrong.
Okay. So technically, we don't know if the shadows are bad. I mean, we can just assume the shadows are bad, though.
I mean, they're following us, and they are not actively trying to communicate with us to let us know that they're not bad. So, I think even if they are good, I think it's pretty safe for us to assume that they're bad, that they are not to be trusted.
Yeah, there's more of a yeah.
More
This is
Well,
really like
are
a
the shadows
wailing.
following us, or are they just
Is it-
everywhere?
It's shadow. There's shadows everywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere the shadows are
fine.
nearby to you, you can see that it's trying to it's almost trying to get into where the light is. But you wouldn't be able
That
to
is
say
crazy.
for sure anywhere else.
Man, guys, I just want to reach into the shadow. I'm not going to do it. This is just Chelsea speaking.
You're freaking
I want to.
Bear
look,
poker?
it could be something good, right? It could be something good. However,
Or I
right,
could get dragged into the
if it
darkness and
is
never seen
something
again.
good, one that is not being communicated very clearly to whoever is manipulating these shadows. So essentially, there's like I'm gonna encircle these people in creepy shadows, and they're just gonna immediately think that it's a good thing.
Imagine if the shadows were just your pass without trace spell.
Well, I know what those are, though.
That'd be hilarious, though.
I know what those are. Like,
Guys,
I also don't think Quack is gonna try and knowledge check me, but
Yeah.
there's these shadows. They're weird.
yeah.
No.
It's weird. This would be more useful if we knew someone who did shadow magic and we could just ascertain if they were good or bad.
Yep, too bad we never knew anyone like that ever.
In every video game ever, though.
Who wants to
Wait a
make?
second!
Who
Wait
wants to
a
make an
second!
Arcana check?
Me! I want to make one.
Sure.
Chelsea does.
I'm making an
Uh,
Arcana check.
I'm not good at I'm
Whack.
not terrible at Arcana. I'm not good
Yeah.
at
Is this
Arcana.
one of my favorite enemies?
What are your favorite enemies?
Oh!
Monstrosities and undead.
23. Natural 19. Bitch.
Monstrosities and undead? No.
Yes. Nope. Okay.
This
Well,
is a
I'm gonna-
Lesser's magic item.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check anyways. Would this be considered recalling knowledge?
Yes.
All right, disadvantage. Let's go.
This is fucking a Lesser's magic item, isn't it, Quack?
I don't know. Is it?
I mean, your super special one, which you didn't get yet?
Yes. Where
The one-
anyone who is
the one that was in
touching shadow
Castle?
could be found. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That means she's stalking us. The
Yep.
fake.
That's the celestial I'm picking up, probably. It might be a lesser.
But it's only if you're touching shadow can she sense you. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's how the magic item worked.
Hey,
No,
you
I-
Yeah,
designed
not
that's
100%.
metagame.
That is metagame knowledge.
Also,
But that's
consider
okay.
that-
I wanted it
But
to
also,
be metagame.
we're also just not going to touch shadow anyway, because that's a bad idea.
Also, just
Oh, are
consider.
you sure
Because
about
I
that?
want to do it, so it's a bad idea.
Just consider as well that the shadows also screeched. So it sounds like it's probably an entity or a creature or an entity of some sort.
It was a soft
Seriously.
creature. It was as if it had intelligence, yeah.
It could be the Lesser's thing, but also
Or it
I
could be a
wouldn't know that.
being. Yeah, we don't know.
Regardless, I don't think it's good, whatever it is.
Probably not. And look, I mean, if it's good, then it can tell us. Otherwise, fuck it.
If it's good, I'm submitting like a formal complaint to the DM.
Yeah. I want to stick my hand into it, so therefore it's a bad idea.
Oh my gosh, you stuck your hand in Demon Knicker yesterday. Did you not get enough?
No,
No.
need another layer of Doominica.
Like it's like everything. Every time I want to do something really bad, it's always a bad idea. So we don't touch the shadow,
Okay,
sure?
Talcum.
and we continue on.
Let's
Yes.
don't want
continue
to.
on.
Shut up, Crack. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
So,
I really
Let's
want to do it.
you guys continue heading along. Continue to sprint through these different ways, like of trying to avoid as best you can going somewhere that you think people might be, but for the most part you still haven't come across anybody. And as you're continuing to travel down this way, you get to a point now as you come around a building, you can see light coming from a source ahead of you. Probably a good 300-ish feet as you're coming around a large building. And from where you currently are, as you're coming around, you can see this large estate, well lit. The same lighting that's been used to light up the city is all over the place in this place. The buildings seem to have people in them. You can see the people going around doing their stuff. And you can see on these large gates behind a couple of guards, as well as a hooded figure currently speaking to the two of them.
A hooded
the
figure,
Nazas family. You can see the crest on this gate.
Hey, this is the estate.
Time to go fuck shit up.
That's where we make our play.
Are we going in guns blazing?
I mean, I
We
would love to do that, but
Christian has just said, hey guys, they might not be behind all of this bad stuff, haha.
Now, as you've come around the corner and you've seen all of this,
Yep.
the two guards have immediately tapped onto the hooded figure and then pointed in your direction. You are not subtle. You have the daylight spell, and
The
you are
daylight
sprinting
spell.
in their direction.
That hooded figure, is it the same hooded figure that was at Ambrosius's?
No, it's a different. The hooded figure, the hood itself is much more plain. It's a plain, unadorned
Okay.
one.
And we can't see. Do they turn and look at us when we were pointed out?
Yeah, they do.
Can we see what they look like?
Yeah, you can. That's a lesser.
Time to kill her!
oh, cool. I'm shooting her.
Oh,
You
Let's
are 200.
go.
You are currently 200, 300 feet away.
200, 300 feet away.
He has a
Hmm,
longbow.
That's good for her. I do have a longbow. I can switch to my longbow.
I can
I'm
just make
just
my weapon a
joking.
longbow.
No,
What are you doing?
We're running. Just run at her. Just fucking sprint.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, sure.
Sure,
my
if they
God.
want to
Buddy's
fight,
gonna-
then I want to fight.
Well, until she's aggressive, we shouldn't be aggressive. Because again, resources.
It's
Ah, there you are.
this is very much an in-character decision. I want that clone fucking dead.
Is she wearing any sort of amulet that we can see?
You can see she's got like her hands, like kind of like one of her hands up near her like underneath her neck where a necklace would be,
Stupid fucking.
but you
magic
can't see anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I say just run at her for now.
I mean, do you want to bait her out here? I could hold up Alessa's real necklace. Maybe she'll want that to be a better imposter.
Also, like, you know, we're potentially just allowing her to get the jump on us and get the first is something we need to consider as well.
Okay, you get him, longbowers.
I don't think we should be attacking.
Okay, if you not
That's
comfortable
me.
with that, then
You can. I don't think we should. I don't
I'm
think.
not going to attack if everyone else is going to be like, no, we don't want to fight and get thrown under the bus.
I'd say
So-
even from this direction, and even though the fact she's hooded, you can tell that there's a genuine surprise on her face that you're there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
see
'cause the
guys,
daylight, bitch.
we threw him for a loop. Now we just need to go.
So right now we've got the element of surprise. We probably need to keep that up, I guess.
Yeah, let's go storm the building to not fight them, but to go steal their documents.
Are you attacking, approaching? What are you doing?
I think we need to get past her. But then,
I
but
think we
what
just-
if? What if she has like? What if she has the sending spell or some form of communication? They will know we're here pretty quickly.
There's
Potentially.
no way LS would have this.
I mean-
spell.
If that is the case, then whether or not we fight, they are going to know that we are there.
Wait, I'm going to activate my temporal bracelet
You want to activate your temporal bracelet?
because then I will be brightly lit. So even if I leave the daylight spell, the shadows won't be touching me.
Okay, you can activate it. You reach around, you flick and spin around the section part that activates it. With a click, it begins to whir to life and become shining bright and golden. The area around you, although already illuminated, you glow brighter still.
I'm just saying, guys, if that daylight spell gets fucked, we can leave the daylight spell with our temporal bracelets because we are lit.
Alright, so you're continuing to approach? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, if
A
our pace wasn't
slightly
sprinting,
spread out formation.
yeah, if our pace wasn't
No.
sprinting though, I think it is definitely sprinting now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not pulling out.
I'm looking at. We don't really have. I don't really
At
have
this,
anything else.
you can see the recognition happens. She turns. It's kind of a bit of that's the surprise
Okay,
panic.
you
She
roll.
turns towards
Yep.
the two guards and gestures
Instant
towards them, and then you
resources.
see her point at the two crystals that are currently lighting up the entranceway.
They're gonna turn the light off.
The guards quickly sprint over to the two of them, turn them off, and as they do so, she just disappears into the shadows.
Fuck.
She did the blinky thing. She's a shadow monk, like Alessa.
That's
Yeah.
honestly, as much as I want to kill that thing, she is
Me-
not our primary target.
No, we are here to save, to get evidence and allies, and hopefully save Bina.
And
So keep running.
Okay. As you continue to run forward, you see the hooded figure reappear about halfway towards one of the main buildings. As it reappears back into the light of some of the lights. And as you can see, she appears in some of the lighted areas, and then whenever it goes to dim light, she completely vanishes from sight
Yeah.
again, even though you
Yes.
normally would be able to see.
How far away is she? Ish?
From you now,
Mm-hmm.
400 feet.
Even though
She's
we've
traveling.
been sprinting?
She's traveling significantly
Fuck.
faster than you are.
Then we can't catch up.
How many
She's gone.
times can she do that?
she's using far step, most likely.
She's not using fast step.
No, she's a fucking shadow sorcerer.
She's not using shadow sorcery.
Yeah, she's just the thing from Lights Out. I don't
It
know.
might be the magic item then.
She is in
I
fact
don't
using
remember all
a
the
magic item.
features.
Damn you!
Because I'm just saying,
Chelsea.
Quack, if she was a level 14 shadow sorcerer, she can just teleport 120 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is that on steroids.
Yeah. Okay, so we can't catch up to her.
We will never be able to catch up.
However, she's going to one of the main buildings, you said?
There are ways to catch her, just not with what you've currently done.
Misha can
Yeah.
sprint 150 feet flying.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's not
she's-
fast enough.
She's going faster.
So I'll say, with what you're watching, it's almost like she's
Mhm.
blinking between the dim light sections.
Yeah.
She's going
Yeah,
tick,
so we
tick, tick,
need
tick.
we
That's
need to
what I
light
got.
everything up.
I don't think we need to do any of that.
She's
Unless
running
there's
towards
not-
the building to warn them,
when I
which is
don't
where
think-
we're going anyway.
How are we going to do any of us have a way to light up stuff 400 feet away?
Fuck no.
I can set shit on fire.
400 feet away? Hey,
Yeah, well, I mean, if something's flammable, I have arrows
True.
that I can set on fire.
that is true. That is true. You do have that.
Let me. I'm looking. None of us have any teleport abilities, pretty much, that go that far. Like, Vortex Warp, I think, is our first. That's 90 feet.
90.
Yeah, I don't have tree stride, and trees. None of
I-
trees tree stride.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we missed our window.
The
She was
header.
already, I think she was already just too far away at the time.
Here's the thing, right?
I could have shot her.
I
Yeah, shooting her wouldn't do
Yeah,
shit.
and then she's gonna
That's not
teleport
cool.
away.
Not that
I
you
could've-
know of.
She's not going to go down in one hit.
You don't know?
here's the thing. Like, if we were able to jump on top of her, if you were to basically I could. The ensnaring strike wouldn't do anything because if she could just teleport, it's not gonna do anything.
Ensnaring strike.
Yeah.
You can't teleport.
Yeah, you can. There's nothing stopping you from
But
teleporting.
how far does the longbow
Not
go,
if she's not.
friends?
Judging by what you can see at the moment, it requires lack of light, which means that she'd be able
Yeah.
to teleport within shadows, and that's it.
I'm just saying, if we got the drift globe and shot it at her with a longbow,
My
Longbow is 600 feet.
just
with
fucking
shotgun.
shoot the drift globe at her.
How big
Yeah.
is the drift globe?
Not that big, surely.
You got any
It weighs 1 pound. It's a small.
arrows of lighting or arrows of set them on fire?
How much
With
is
my-
1 pound of glass?
Yeah, with my magic item, every arrow can be a fire arrow.
Yeah, but fire damage. I want setting something
The
on
problem
fire.
is as well is that once the drift globe is
hmm
out of, we're probably in a lot of trouble if the drift
Just,
globe is out of.
I've already said, just do your temporal bracelet. It lights you up.
I don't have one.
Fuck, you don't. Stay. Well, we
I
shed
want
light. Just
to
stay
put-
near next to one of us. It's 10 feet.
If I do,
okay?
it breaks yours.
It's very small.
Wait, that's
Very small. The drift globe, yeah.
oh because of the hunger. Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Drift globe.
We already
so,
fixed that, didn't we?
No, we did not.
Nah, we
God, We
didn't.
haven't had time to
We
do
fixed
fucking
it
anything.
by staying away from me. When you
Yeah.
have it turned on.
the drift globe is something you can comfortably hold in the palm of your hand. You wouldn't be able to wrap your fingers around it, but
Quack. Do our temporal braces look like they're gonna fucking break if they're near a laser again?
Yes.
I don't know. Do they?
No. Standing near her. Does it look like it?
You guys told me you spread out.
Oh my god. This
Okay,
is so
okay.
fucking... Well, I guess
Okay.
you're just in the shadows, motherfucker.
Yeah, look. I'm willing to make the sacrifice.
Get a torch
sacrifice
out.
play here. I'm willing to make the sacrifice play here. I am going to tie. This will probably make my shot very difficult because it's adding a lot of extra weight. Even though it's only a thing when it comes to arrows, even a little bit is a lot.
Mhm.
While
but-
Annalise is doing this, can I just light a torch?
for some reason I don't have.
Yeah,
I
if
do
you
have
want
rope.
to.
I'm going to tie.
like
I'm going
a
to tie the
fucking torch
drift globe
Annalise is so
to
fun.
one of my arrows.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and fire it at where oh that's serious. Here's the problem though, right?
Mhm.
Is that it's 90 it's essentially 120 feet of light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even with perfect like accuracy where it lands basically right on top of her,
Yeah.
we still need to be able to travel and lock her down within 40 feet before she can even touch a shadow.
Try your best to hit her and like lodge the arrow in her. So she'll have to like maybe spend an action to get it off.
I can try my best.
And then
So what are
I
you doing?
guess or
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I have the daylight spell. If you can get me in range of her, I can cast it on something she's holding on to, and so she's stuck.
yeah. So we only need to temporarily. So here's the thing. If we have Edric do the shot, use his action, Annalisa could vortex warp Astarion closer.
Daylight's a 60 feet spell.
It's 90 feet, and then
90
you
feet.
dash. That gets you closer than any of us. Or even if you turn into a fucking horse or something quick.
Actually, you don't have your temporal bracelet activated at the moment, do you, Doug?
No.
I can always haste you.
Doubles your
Do you
movement.
have a potion of speed?
Do you know how expensive that is in D&D?
Yeah, all of us had a fucking potion of speed from Casey.
You could potion of speed.
Oh yeah, I could just hit one of those up by.
Down a potion of speed, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, wild shape into something
Okay.
fucking quick and get teleported.
Indeed.
We just need to stop her from doing that in the meantime with the drip globe that we've got. So if Edric takes the shot while Annalisa uses her action to vortex warp, potentially.
Yeah, so that gives you a 90 feet head start, essentially.
Yes. And then the haste doubles your movement of whatever you are. You can just stay a person too, but that's up to you.
Not only doubles his movement as well, he's got an extra action to dash.
Yes. You just need to stop her from teleporting further away with this shot.
Well,
So
alright, I guess it's on,
this is
on
a
you,
two
Edric, to
turn?
make that shot.
this is a 2-turn play.
No, this is a 1-turn play.
Well, how am I supposed to?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well,
Potion's
wild
a bonus
shape takes
action.
an action.
Wild
Wild
shape's an
shape's an
action.
action.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
this is,
well,
this
okay,
is
she's not going to
potentially-
be. She's not going to be able to get out of the light immediately,
Yes, it's
especially if
a
we
2-turn
can
play.
hit her with the arrow.
I mean, the only problem is as well is if she has spell slots that she can use to teleport. She
Misty.
probably has teleport magic.
But we don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
Alessa herself didn't. I don't know what Cracker's given her.
Probably all the tools she needs to run away.
We'll
But
find out, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is essentially This is a 2-turn thing. Hopefully, the single daylight gives enough time
We're done
to for Doug to okay. Alright, so we're tying the drift globe to an arrow.
Okay.
Alright. And who's firing
You,
Edric.
Edric is.
Okay. Now, even though you
Alright.
have sharpshooter, sharpshooter means you're not imposed disadvantage for extended range. With this, you have disadvantage. It is cumbersome and a pain in the ass to aim this.
Alright. This not going sharpshooter because we don't need damage, we need accuracy.
Yep.
Okay, this is a pretty important roll, so. Okay.
Oh,
let's check
yeah.
the IR roll dice. +1 on the bow. And of course, that decided to.
You say, like, don't need
Fucking
sharpshooter.
off.
We need... Technically, taking the -5 thing is to do with an accuracy thing. You're trying to be more specific with where you're aiming. That's
Okay.
what sharpshooter is.
Try your fucking best to hit her.
Okay,
Steve
so
best.
that is a 14. So I had a 17 and a 14. So that's 14
Okay.
plus 14 plus 12 to hit. So 26.
Okay.
Hopefully that's enough.
Driftboat Tide as you're sprinting forward. You guys are getting close, very close to the entrance now. The two guards themselves, like, you'd see weapons out, like the two of them, but spear wielders, with larger shields that carry the Nazas family crest. They pointed down towards you. You can hear them calling out in Ostonian, just like, halt! Stop coming! As you get close enough, arrow knocked, pull it back as far as you can, aim it up. As you fire it, you're not super happy with its trajectory and the speed that it's going, but you're pretty sure that you have compensated enough for it. You guys can see as it's flying across, it's moving slower than arrow kind of normally would. Just flying through the air. Light gets closer to the spot as she's appearing into as she's reappearing next to one of the light up spots. The arrow slams her in the shoulder. She collapses down to the ground. Can you roll damage for me, please?
Yay! Collapsing to the ground.
You know,
I'll
what,
give
we'll
you an
throw a
extra
little
5.
bit.
You'll get an extra 5 bludgeoning.
Fantastic. We'll throw a little
Wow.
bit of
Wait.
put a little bit of fire damage on that as well. Why not? I get it every time I knock an arrow anyway.
Yeah,
Let's
battle map.
go.
$17. Okay, so 22 points of damage. You see the arrow hit her in the shoulder. She kind of collapses down. And from this distance, you can hear her scream. She begins writhing and has her hands up onto her face as she's rolling around on the ground. You can see black smoke, almost like shadow itself, is rising from her eyes and from her body.
Oh.
There is a downside to just using the magic item.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let's fucking catch up then.
Okay, I am using my action to vortex warp.
Whoa.
So there currently are the two guards who are trying to stop you.
Fuck them. They're trash.
I am tunnel visioning at the moment.
Okay, you're just ignoring them? Okay.
I'm just ignoring them for now.
You guys are probably about 40 feet from the large gate into this estate.
Fuck
Alright.
those guys. Who cares?
I am good. Astarion, don't resist. Teleporting you 90 feet forward.
Nice. Then it's my turn to do stuff. After I'm 90 feet forward, I drink a potion of speed, I wild shape into a giant eagle, which has a fly speed of 80 speed, and because I'm hasted, it's 160
Okay.
speed, and because I have haste, I can use a action to dash, so it's 120 speed to get to Fake Alessa. Caw-caw.
320. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so you get close to the entrance. The rest of you are on the other side. You vortex warp. Astarion ends up on the other side, and the rest of you watch as he's chugging the potion as he forms into this giant eagle, which just zips forward. This is the fastest you've ever seen Astarion move. It's not even close.
he is the
Well,
Flash.
Like,
he does
this
a little
is-
sonic boom.
It is straight up like, they're. You know what? This may actually cause a sonic boom. I think you are faster than the speed of sound right now. I'm gonna be honest. I think you actually are.
You're very, very quick.
In. Okay, no, it's not. It's not a sonic boom.
Okay.
Is he
not a
moving
sonic boom.
200 and what?
320 feet.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Because you're at 160 and you double that, because 160 is currently your movement because of haste. And it's just.
Ooh.
It is enough, like, if you blink, he's most of the way there instantly. And no, and you actually have to go a very fucking. You're going 6,000 feet per second, you can do a sonic boom. It's feet per second, feet per action, per turn.
Okay, that's my next build, guys.
1,000
Sonic
feet per
Boom
second.
build.
1,000 feet per second is how you get the 1,125 feet per second is how you get it. Okay. Well, Astarion, you've made it next to it. The rest of you are currently outside the gate with the guards, who are currently moving in the way of the rest of you, and I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to draw a fucking map. Holy shit!
You don't need to
reached
draw a
it.
map, but this will just hopefully be quick.
I need a map.
Got him.
Alrighty. You know what? I'll concede. Ladies first.
Let's go, baby. Doesn't even have to fucking roll.
Yeah, that dice just like landed on the 20 and just started sliding. It's like, nah, man, I ain't gonna turn for you, king.
Well, this is a fun one. I like this music. This is good.
Yes.
Righty, who are you
I
giving
am
the
a
inspiration
bird.
to?
Ilze.
I was prepping a totally
Wow,
different stat block
thanks.
and like different creatures entirely, and then you guys caught her. I'm like, oh, I actually have to use this stat block? I haven't used this in so long. Okay, all right. He gets.
I am a bird.
Okay, so what did I had it as? Blue was describing things. What did I have? Purple describing things. What was the color coding I did? The maps.
I think purple's description, blue is
So I
environment.
think I'm going to use pink now, just to make things easier. Okay, red was the interactable stuff. Black was the more things. I can't tell what colors I've used for this one. Okay, I'm going to use blue as background. Pink is description. That's what I'm doing. Just so you guys do know. So, you're in the... Huh. Now the Aussies family estate, I can do to scale. What's the notification for?
Amazon pop.
Thank you for the free subscription, Tom. No, you roll initiative. I will roll initiative. Thank you very much. You know what? That's actually quite good. And by quite good, I mean dead average, 10. Alright, so let's have a look. We've got the... I would say the gate itself would be about this far. I did not think you were going to catch up. I'm going to be totally honest.
Good thing they remembered Casey bought potions to speed.
Yep.
I didn't remember.
I didn't remember.
I don't remember what I give you guys. I just give you guys things.
I didn't remember, but I do have it here in my inventory.
Gee.
That's
And with the
remembering.
potion of gaseous form.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Casey. You're a real one. Shouts out.
You're a real
Shout outs
one.
to Casey.
You did more dead than you did alive.
That's a little. That's mean.
Hope she's not
mean.
watching. Jeez. It's a bit
No,
heartbreaking, that one.
I'd say it to her face, but it's rude to say it behind her back.
You know what? You're right. Okay, got that. Cool. Okay, that's the gate there. That's this. It's these. Alright, I don't need the eraser right now. Oh boy. Big fucking estate.
Mistake?
Yeah, well, stop making your NPCs so rich.
Mistake?
Stop attacking the rich ones. Go for the poor people. I can just give you a ruin instead.
What's the point in going after poor people? They haven't got anything to rob.
They got souls.
These are not lined up. Ah, whatever.
Why?
This-
I'm not a fucking lich. That's your shtick.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody's being litrophobic right now.
It's not being phobic. It's number's not one. That's like saying it's homophobic to not be gay.
That's pretty
is.
homophobic, man.
You know the Pride Month rules?
Promo's over now, actually, buddy.
No, but those are the Pride Month rules. During Pride Month.
Yeah,
you
now
will be
we're in
straight.
Wrath Month.
True.
Wrath
Very
now.
true.
Raft?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Wrath
Wrath.
now.
Yeah, Pride, Wrath, Sloth. When's
Giraffe?
Sloth Month?
God, I
That's
can't
my-
wait for Sloth.
That's my month, baby.
I can't wait for Lust Month.
A
Giraffe?
God damn it. Alright, Dom's dying this session, team.
Ah, well.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I've already processed his death, so if it happens again, you know.
Yeah, you'll be fine with it, right?
Wow,
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Yeah, you'll be
Right.
fine with it if it happens a second time.
Yeah, totally. I definitely took it well the first time.
Well, I mean, at this point, it'd be number 4.
This is, yeah, I don't... Look, the person in the most danger right now is Asterion.
No way, I got this. I'm a bird.
Yeah, you're also in the middle of the estate alone. Very far away from everybody else.
Man, everyone rolled like the same initiative this time. Good initiative, guys.
Sorry, guys, I gotta draw a fucking estate.
Mmm, a steak.
Okay.
All the way to the back.
That's gonna go on.
On this side, that goes all the way up to the back. This is significantly quicker because I'm using a ruler.
Whoa, he's got a ruler now. He's really upped his tech and streaming game.
He's gonna rule.
That's it. Alright. There. One here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. That's red, that's red, that's red, that's red. Okay. I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. Cool. Now we need lighting. Woohoo! Okay. So we go with
Hey, Chelsea, what does the lesser look like?
help.
What?
What does the lesser look like?
You know what Alyssa looks like.
Yeah, but remind me. I'm trying to tag your cloves. or
She's in
something.
She's in the threads.
Listen,
I don't know
Um,
what
Miller
clothes
reference
she's quack has wearing. She's got long silver hair. She's got silver eyes, pale skin. She's elfy.
She's wearing like a current outfit. It's the hood covering a It's like somebody's trying to do stuff without being spotted. It's like black leathers.
But that's a lesson.
maybe I'll cast Is she wearing shoes?
Yes. She has boots on.
I will cast daylight on her shoes. She won't be able to cover those up.
Oh, really?
What are
Oh,
those?
your shoes just so she'll take them off? That's kind of. That's a bit sus there.
Listen, I was watching this Baldur's Gate honor mode content creator. She puts daylight on Shadowheart's underwear, okay? So I'm trying to think of something that'll work in normal D&D.
I mean, that might work on. Yeah. Actually,
It
no.
doesn't
No,
work
this is
in
a, this is a
daylight
lesser.
because it can't be covered up.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
that might work. Just like, no, this is a lesser. She could still take those off.
It doesn't matter if she takes them off, it's just to not cover up whatever I'm hitting.
Oh, right. And,
Not
No.
reactions.
not there.
Okay.
Here.
Dance Macabre.
And then I do a. This is just part of the background. Let's see. Smidge see.
That on right now.
Okay. That should be approximately right. That's that. Okay. Now we've got a. And over here, this would be. Here's a. Okay. Okay. Label these. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if you guys are going to even use the environment. We'll find out.
Yeah, let's go. Classic D&D single one spot gameplay.
It's okay. There's reasons to move. Don't you worry. Ah! Sweet, it's the correct orientation for once, so I don't have to fiddle with it. Look at me go.
Look at you go.
Look at you glow.
There he
Okay.
goes.
Here you go, team. Have a look at the map.
You got the map.
Got the map.
all the way down to here. Grab this, save. Image as disaster state. Okay. I think it's the largest battle map I've ever put you guys on.
Whoa! Can't wait to explore it all.
Yep, that's what you guys do with my battle maps. Explore it all. Yes.
Maybe there's hidden treasure somewhere on the map,
Yep.
like Fortnite.
Save lighting. Able to save a line
Gotta find the
sight.
armor packs.
Maybe in preview. Don't know what that.
Yeah, I gotta
okay,
get those
so
chug jugs.
Where's my pizza?
type kill light torch.
Okay, I'll have the pan on my back. Do you guys want this heavy ammo?
Sacred. Okay. Get all visible. Thank you. And I'd like to grab. I just grab a light. I just make one. How big's that? That's so tiny. Okay.
What? Whoa.
Maybe 48.
Big map. Jesus.
Does that say bones?
Boxes. Sorry.
Boxes. Okay, I'm just like, what?
Well, crates was the word I was supposed to use, but I'm a spoon, so.
Okay. That's a lot better than
X's?
bones.
Could be boxes of bones. You don't know yet.
They could be. Guess we'll find out.
What's the map called?
I haven't given you access to it yet, so give me a check.
Okay. No sweaters, baguetters.
Okay, so that's
Oh, here it
one
is. So
Yep,
there's
that's
bricks,
how that works. Cool.
and
Yeah.
there's a door. Lokes, there's lights. There's a cat.
I'm going to assume that means that's meant to be cart.
That
I
is in
think it's
fact
cat.
cart. It's definitely cart. I will shoot you.
I can't see the R. Because I choose not to see it. But I'll believe you.
This guy.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Okay, so for the most part, if I've given you guys something red, it's much easier to destroy than anything else on the map. Black tends to be harder. Black and red are both environment.
Okay.
Red can often be moved as well. Black is usually just reserved for walls and like sides of buildings and things that are just kind of like, what are you going to do? You know, how are you going to move that shit? It's tree. It's tree. It's tree here. Okay. Now the walls only work if they're done with the. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. It's whatever. I fucked that up, didn't I? Ah! There we go. Okay. Up here. Okay. Sorry guys, it's not... prepared with this at all. Which means you guys will be fine. Probably.
You
Put the
didn't
DM
think
on the
we'd
back
catch
foot.
her, did you?
No, I genuinely didn't think you would.
Haha!
No,
Sonic.
Don't underestimate our penchants for chaos.
I just genuinely thought she was gone. I was like, okay, now what's gonna happen now? Because Fran was like, oh, you guys have missed your opportunity. And I was like, yeah, I guess
Son
you
of a
have.
bitch, it's never true. Whenever Frama says it's 0, it's 100%.
What can I say? We're just too smart.
Yep,
And by
that's
that,
what
not
you,
at all.
that's
And
how
we
you,
just spent
how you
thousands
describe
of
your
gold
actions.
on that turn.
I mean,
Oh,
my
it's
being able
fine, we're
to.
so
I mean,
rich.
my getting a 14 at disadvantage definitely helped.
Oh, it was a fucking team effort. We all did good.
Disadvantage. Ugh.
You think she's an undead or an ooze?
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's an ooze. Because remember when we killed Casey and then the one shot, they just turned into oozes and then, like, reformed.
Yeah, but that was like Great Beast Mist stuff.
No, it was a grey
suggesting-
goop, dude. It was a grey goop.
It was the goo.
It was a goop that we all got hit with the night before when we were sleeping, and then fucking Alessa and Byfood, the only ones
Yeah,
who
but you were
got
talking
gooped.
about Casey in the one shot, which was a different thing.
No, it
Nope.
wasn't. It was the same
was.
thing.
It was
What?
the same thing.
You remember?
What are you
I
talking
remember.
Okay, now it's not a bricked off fence like the other ones. This is done with a different type of boundary. So that's all of this. Okay,
Okay, so in the one shot when we long rested, there was grey goop that we all got dosed with. And when you die, the grey goop takes your place. In this campaign, Alessa and Baifu were gooped. And who are the
Splashed.
only two weird
Fakers.
doubles we've come across? Alessa and Baifu. It's the fucking
Well-
grey goop,
Alessa and Blyfu.
which is called, it's based on Magic Bane Ooze. Because I fucking researched this in
Essa
my
and
downtime.
Baigu.
Exactly.
Magic Bane Ooze was the closest thing that you
The
found.
closest
Yes.
thing I could find.
I thought
I know
thought
what it's
all
based
the evil shit with the NPCs in that one shot was to do with like the Great Beast and shit. Great Beast in the Mist.
Because this is to do with that too.
It's all related.
You had two things happen.
Okay, how the fuck does Colton relate to this? Okay.
He's
That's
got
the fun
connections.
part.
It's got connections. Maybe if you finished Act 3, you'd understand.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, so Annalisa, you put 90 feet here. So go there. So 90 feet.
But yeah, one connection that could be possible is the co-author of the book on the magical ooze that is the most similar that Alessa found in her downtime and her research. One of the co-authors of the book about him was Charles Jude.
Yep.
And who was secretly there when the Great Beast nearly killed our one-shot characters? Charles Jude in disguise. Who's somewhere here? Probably fucking Charles Jude. I hate him so much.
Well, then we should just release Falconet, then.
Alright, team.
Yeah, but I think that's also like bad.
Yeah, but we like Falconet more than Charles Dude.
Do we?
Yeah, but I don't think.
She's gonna make me rich, yeah, in power.
Yeah, but also doesn't she like probably want a big war?
So one of you is very much down with them.
Down with the sickness.
Okay, we release Falconet, then kill Falconet. Got it? Got it.
Bonk, bonk, okay.
Yeah,
So
we'll
you
see
go
what
on.
happens. I still think the Lich Bomb.
Oh my gosh. What a meme. She's a memer and a dreamer.
Hell yeah.
Now I just need to get myself a thing here. No, not those. Okay.
Okay.
So he hasn't seen the map, correct?
Yeah, I see a map.
Good.
Do you
I
see
see
map?
lots of
Yeah.
lots of pairs of boobs lined up
What?
along the road with the lights.
No,
You see what you want to see, buddy.
wrong, incorrect.
I see really many-sided pentagram, hexagons, polygons. Yeah, that's it. This is like a 360-sided polygon.
Sorry. Ugh. Oh, they're doing it like this. I see. That doesn't have all those. Okay.
I mean, if I cast daylight on her cloak, there's nothing bigger than a cloak to cover it up.
So that's what you want it. You want it to be on the cloak? You want it to be on shoes? What are you targeting again?
Something she can't easily take off.
Shoes or cloak, one of the two. I don't know if she can destroy her cloak. She can't destroy her shoes. That'll be uncomfortable.
Do you have to be able to see it?
I'll just link the rules of daylight in the chat for you gamers.
One that you choose within range.
Man, you know what would be good right now? And really good against Celeste because it was Chelsea's character? Sickening Radiance.
Fucking fuck off.
What it would! It makes them glow or something, doesn't it?
That's
D&D.
pretty sick. That's pretty
Sickening
sick.
Radiance.
Oh god.
Is that an
If you choose a
necromancy
point on
spell?
an object, if you choose a point on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the light shines from the object and moves with it.
Yeah, it means I'm not carrying it. Doesn't mean it can't be carried by someone else.
I don't think that's how that's worded.
I'm
I'm just being
Uh,
devil's advocate here.
Stat
My
block.
mind is muddled because when I play Baldur's Gate, the rules are different, and I use it as camp NPCs to. I use the camp characters to put daylight on myself when I go into Act 2, or fight a certain asshole in Act 3. So
I mean, I think to be honest, I think like worst case scenario, you can always just put it
Indy, can
on
you
yourself and just
put-
like try your best
Okay.
to stick on her.
Can you put daylight on an enemy? Because you can put the light.
You can put it on something you're
on an
holding.
enemy. Okay.
Okay. Ah, here we go.
Indy. Daylight. Unwilling.
Oh.
Okay, that's all that stuff. Yep, 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 yep. Alright, I don't have the stat book. Okay. That's fine. Just simply have to make do.
Oh. We have caught him with his trousers down.
Alright. So. She's currently pinned to the ground. She has a currently stuck into her daylight spell.
Oh, the drift globe? Oh,
The drift
yeah.
globe.
Yeah, isn't the point of me supposed to tag her with daylight because we have a drift globe if I wanted to carry something?
She's got a drift globe pinned to her by an arrow right now. So the lighting is accurate. Alright. So, you teleport in. You catch up to her. You can see this smoke stuff writhing. She's like writhing around. You can see the smoke like dissipating up off of her body, and she's screaming out in pain, rolling around, holding her head. The smoke itself is especially bad around the eyes. You've gotten up to there in eagle form.
Yeah, I'm an eagle.
Yeah.
Now, there are other staff and things going on. There's a bunch of other people in here, including other guards, who have not paid a single point of attention to anything you're doing.
Nice.
Kind of
Seem to
weird.
just be walking around, haven't recognized that you're there, haven't recognized what she's doing, hasn't responded
And
to any
she's
of the
screaming
stimuli.
in pain?
Yep.
Maybe check if they're real.
Whoops, I need to do...
Or
Really?
loop.
Yeah, good idea. Good at a good old arcane perception if they're real.
Initiative-wise, Ilza and I rolled the same. I am bequeathing the first move to Ilza.
Unless it's the shoe.
What?
What's
Yeah,
her
she's on the combat tab.
eyeshadow?
Yeah.
Got a natural 1 on the initiative.
Nice.
God. Chelsea doesn't even need to be playing now.
True.
Amazing.
Okay. So, Annalisa, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Good question, guys. Do we just do we care about these guards at the moment? Are we just like going in now, fucking guns blazing?
Yes.
Cool. We probably want to take care of these guards then.
Sure.
Anyone else have any thoughts on that?
Not a
Dumpster,
lot.
dumpster.
Yeah, I'm more focused on like just thinking on my turn, trying to get 2 dug as quickly as I can. I don't really care
Okay.
what happens to the guards.
I'm
Do with them what you will.
Currently stuck on the fact that these guards are aware and nobody else in the estate is.
Mm-hmm.
There's zombies.
Are these people moving similar to the people that we saw, that we have been following? Well, we've seen a few times, like the weird demon illusory people?
It's immediate apparent that's not that.
Okay.
They're picking things up, holding them in their hands. Now that you know what you're looking for, it's very clear that's not the case here.
We could try and talk them out of it, but otherwise just shoot them. Or we just
I'm not the best
charge
at
through.
talking. How tall is this gate?
How tall's the gate? 15, 20 feet high?
That's high.
Yes.
That's
Quite big.
quite high.
Hmm.
think I am going to. Oh no. I.
Where is that? 95. Okay.
Ilza, do you want me to just get you in there?
You cannot teleport me.
Like, oh right, you've activated your temporal thing,
Yep.
and you're right next to me.
Whoa!
That is what she's
We
done.
we said we spread.
Okay,
Quack's just put us like this because it's easy.
okay, that's fine then. I am going to. I guess I'll try and be peaceful about it. I'm gonna move forward towards the guards.
Okay.
Was that me? Okay. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say to them, sorry, we are here to apprehend that creature.
You'll do no such thing. You're on Nazar's family grounds. Come back with a warrant.
Say it's in your backpack. Wait, Ilse, quick, use your warrant forging ability.
We already have a warrant.
Yeah,
Someone
well,
else.
doesn't matter, it works. Good enough.
Do we have
I forged a warrant, technically.
not for the Nazars?
Shh. Just
Yeah,
don't
but
show
they
them
don't
that part
know
of the
that.
warrant.
Yeah.
Or, just fucking charge through it.
Say we have a warrant.
Okay.
Or say
Yeah,
we have an outstanding,
yeah,
meeting with the Nazar's family. They did invite us here originally. You can try and lie.
I think I don't know if it's gonna work with what I've already said, but I can try.
You can try.
We have an outstanding meeting with the Nazas family. We were also tracking that thing.
Make a deception check.
Come on, you got this.
Man.
I just wanted to shoot him. But that's a bad idea, probably. 'Cause
Talking
maybe...
is free. Talking is a free
Nah,
action.
if I'm making it.
No.
Stop making things more expensive than they need to be.
Talking is a free action.
We're not on Critical Role.
I just don't know, because there might not be... There's guards. Yeah, they're employed by the Zaz family, but they may be not bad.
Tell you what, if we
Uh,
kill them,
here's
I'll
what-
resurrect them later.
Look, I'm gonna try and... I'll try and threaten them. Even though, they're designed probably not to be threatened and give in to demands and whatnot. But I'll pull out, Dusk and Dawn, point one at each of them and be like, look, you're outgunned here. You can just leave.
Look, we understand that you're obviously keen to get inside, but we are threatened all the time. You're not going to get past us. You're not going to pull that trigger here in Castelloid. You'll be killed.
That's exactly what I want.
You don't think I've risked death already? Look at me. Her eyes are gonna like narrow in. She's trying to intimidate them.
Make an intimidation check.
This is the one charisma skill I have proficiency in.
Professor Star, yeah, Professor Star.
It doesn't matter.
Professor Star.
And weapons lowered. We need you to leave.
Wow, that was nice of them. The weapons are lowered. You can walk past them without an opportunity attack.
No. It's spears. They're pointed towards you. Like
Oh,
it's rather than like lowering the tip to make sure it's
Yeah.
pointed more directly at you now.
God, yeah.
Yeah, shoot him.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make a decision that's gonna screw up the entire party.
I vote you shoot them. Chelsea, Dom, peer pressure him into shooting also.
You do not have to shoot if you don't want to. We can try and figure out another way. If we want to get in to just dog as quick as possible.
Misha and Edric could probably just fly you over.
Yeah. So you could always just... Sorry, hold your turn.
It does mean we still have to deal with the guards. Because they will
mean-
attack us.
They just have
You
to follow
could
us
just
and
use
whatever.
entangling strike or something like that. Oh wait, that's
Uh.
concentration spells. You can't do it on two people. You.
Oh, why am I having so much difficulty with this decision? Fuck.
Just fucking hold your turn and let Edric chase you over. Like, LS is our
Yeah.
problem, not these guards.
Yeah, I know. It's just like they're just going to, they could then alert.
Okay, the trash.
I'm just gonna basically I'm going to lower the dusk in my left hand and just be like, okay, fine, and then I hold up my right hand and basically waiting to get picked up by Misha and Edric.
Okay,
That is my turn.
sure. Astarion, what are you doing?
Yeah, let's go. I use my bonus action to turn out of being a bird. Then I
Okay.
use my main action to cast the daylight spell on Fakeless's shoes.
Shoes? Okay, sure.
And then I use my haste action to punch at her and put her in a grapple because I can substitute an weapon attack with a shove or a grapple. So
You wanna
let's
try
go
and grapple?
athletics
Okay.
test, you bitch. I said that to Alessa, not you. Fake Alessa, specifically.
Okay. That's fine.
No! It's so close to a 14. That could have worked.
You have succeeded in grappling her.
Oh
Hey,
my
Chelsea,
God.
I appreciate your character design, buddy. Enter. Oh wait, hang on. How far away is the cliff? I mean, an edge.
How far away is there an edge or a cliff?
Yeah, the throw is both off the roof.
The buildings, I guess? If you got to the top of a building?
Wait, we're not on top of a building?
Where do you think you are?
You said on top of a main roof. Oh, we're just
No.
on the ground?
No, you were in a main... This is the estate.
Yes.
The entirety of the estate. These are buildings.
Okay, but I'm on a footpath?
Yeah, you're just on a paved footpath. Yeah.
Okay, well, I got fake Alessa in an arm bar. Next turn. Woo.
Okay. Ilza.
At me!
That is you.
Get.
much movement is climbing? Just being able to like climb this gate right in front of these losers?
You're just gonna run past them to climb the gate?
Well, how
Isn't
would
it-
I be able to do that?
Isn't it half if you don't have climbing speed?
That's what I'm thinking.
In
can just
the
dash.
Depends on it.
climbing.
It's dependent on like whether or not something's climbable.
Is the wall easier or is the gate easier?
This is
Oh.
all like these are all fences rather than walls. They're both a pain to climb.
But are they all around the same height?
The gate is slightly higher.
While climbing or
fucking,
swimming, each foot of movement costs
fucking go
one
over
extra
here.
foot.
I'll just bonus action dash.
Parkour?
Okay. As you sprint over towards the fence, the two guards don't even seem to notice you're there.
That's crazy. And then I climb the fence.
It's because you're temporal.
Okay. Been grabbing onto the bars and things and being able to pull yourself
I
up.
also handed the torch that I had to Annalisa because I had a torch.
How much movement speed do you have?
30.
So it'll take all of your movement speed to get over.
And I said I dashed.
Yes, it'll take all of your movement speed to get over.
That's fine. And then I got another dash. I also
Okay.
handed a torch to Annalisa because I did that when she was setting up shit. Because I'm already
Okay.
glowing. So you got a torch, Annalisa.
Let me quickly add those on as well. Because I said it was 10 feet, didn't I?
Yep.
That, and then we go for a token light. You are glowing. So it should have given you a light.
Need a light.
It's fine. I'll just be like, guys, just climb over the fence. It doesn't seem like they even noticed.
What did I give
These
you?
people don't seem real at all. And then that's all my movement, and then I will dash again.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, and then Annalisa, you've given her a different torch. Well, she can't use the torch. She's got a gun in each hand.
Okay.
There is a lit torch there, though.
That's pretty lit.
Okay.
I can, yeah, holster, and pick it up.
Okay, sure. Inari, it is your turn.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, Ilda just said these people aren't real, so it doesn't really matter if a dragon turns up in front of them, does it?
Correct.
Also, these people are allied with
You watched them
Oh, that's
earlier
very cool.
turn the lights off that were on the either side of the gate.
To be fair, they're also like they're allied with the lesser. They're probably allied with like Korra. Both of
The
whom have
robot.
seen Misha before and likely know that the dragon exists. So
Yeah.
Or just climb over the fence. They don't.
I do
If
not
you're
have a
not,
climbing speed.
if you're not right in front of them, they don't seem to notice you. at
Neither
all.
does Ilza.
No.
Yeah.
Dragon up, Dom.
But like
Having a climbing
they did,
speed means you don't have a movement penalty, and it means you don't have disadvantage on everything while climbing.
Okay.
Yeah, but like when I just went over to the fence instead of the gate, it was like I didn't exist to them.
Alrighty. Well, I was still gonna need it in order to sort of pick up Annalisa anyway. So we'll go dragon.
Okay.
At this point, like, shit is happening. We need to move. We go dragon. Edric will alight. We pick up. I can't see the grid, so I don't know how to. I don't know how big to make her with large.
I don't know why it's not automatically making her large. Do I need to do this?
I can
do.
only change the icon. So.
You
Okay. Alrighty. Yep. Edric mounts. Misha sort of Misha grabs Annalisa as we fly over.
Okay.
So
Let's
this be at
go.
half. This would be at half. So it was. I have 150 minus 15. Okay.
So you have 135 left?
Yep, and that'd be divided by 2 because we're carrying another person? Or is Misha just strong enough to
So
do
70.
that? Okay. Yep, we go. Yep, dash. 70 feet.
Let's get to here-ish. Flying
Yep.
up and over the gate. As you fly past the guards, continue. Speed points pointed towards where Annalisa was standing. And as you guys cross over the gates, you hear the sounds of them putting themselves back into position. Not paying attention to you.
That's a
You
little
need
odd.
commands.
Maybe they're not being paid enough, and it's like, oh well, they're past the gates now, so our job's done.
Or maybe it's just automatons or something, and we've acted outside their programming.
Okay,
Alrighty.
that's your turn.
Is action, bonus action. I can't really do anything else at this distance just yet.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want me to try and shoot Alessa again.
That's not my choice. It's your choice.
I
thought
was
you
directing
used-
that question at the group.
I thought you said you used your action, so you're done.
Misha has used her action and bonus action. Hedrick has not.
Okay, yeah, fire at her. Why not?
She's not up, is she?
What?
She's still prone, right?
Yeah, she's prone and grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also you're in the way. So no.
Yeah, but that's
Sure,
half cover
fine
that you
then.
ignore.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot. You miss every shot you don't shoot.
Alrighty, how are we trying to? We're just trying to kill her now. Okay.
She's way too healthy to negotiate yet.
Okay. Okay. We do the disadvantage shot then.
Why is it disadvantage? 'Cause she's prone. Right.
She's prone. Okay.
No, it's not an attack within 5 feet.
See if we can.
19 hits.
Alrighty.
Yeah, take that, fake Alessa.
Okay, she takes 19 damage.
Do
How
it
will
again.
you-
Another one. Do it again.
Yeah, I get 2 shots, so may as well. Pretty sure the 15 doesn't hit though.
Arrow, as she rolls to the side, even while grappled, manages to just Astera and arrow like landing next to your neck, pitting into the ground.
Shoot
Okay.
better.
Get out of my way!
You can't hear
Okay.
me.
Lester at this point, who's been screeching out in pain, kind of covering her eyes in the shadow, like moving around. She reaches out and just slashes towards your face. You
Well,
can see the tips of
okay.
her fingers elongating like this shadowy, like tendrils. Even in the light, you can see it's just a blackness that reaches out and slashes at your eyes.
Okay, well, she's prone, so that's a disadvantage unless she got up.
That's a disadvantage. Well, she can't get up because you've grappled her. What's your AC?
Mine's 22 because I'm hasted.
Okay, first slash misses.
Nice.
Second slash misses. Both of the slashes manages. It doesn't manage to oh, what the fuck am I doing? I've done this wrong, but it doesn't matter. That's fine. She's in panic because she's blinded and can't do things. She's sitting there, just blindly slashing out at you at the moment. You just get off me.
No, you took my friend.
Then she stops, struggling for a bit, and you feel your arms that are grabbing onto her and like pinning her to the ground, like almost like a coolness coming over them as she just passes through your arms.
Is armor of Akafir?
No, she just. I think it's Terminator does this. Where
She's a
just pass,
ghost?
Where they just pass through the iron bars.
She's a ghost?
He's slime.
No,
He's
She's-
oozy.
she's grey goo.
She's an ooze?
Yes.
Do I think she's an ooze?
Adjacent.
Close enough.
But yeah, she passes through your arms and stands up.
Hey, that's so not fair.
And she's going to use her first villain action.
Whoa, that's pretty villainous.
Okay, and the only person close enough is you, Astarion.
It's me, yeah.
So, Astarion, can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Good thing I can do that at advantage, because I'm hasted.
Yeah, true. And
Yeah.
you needed it.
Made a difference.
Oh god.
Man, this is the greatest spell of all time. What don't I use
She kind of
left?
just like clenches down for a moment, and kind of like as her body kind of like she like shrinks herself down. You can see the body itself almost like compressing a bit and actually physically shrinking slightly, and then bursts back out in a very quick and sharp spray, almost like needle-like pieces of metal spray out from her body. You managed to duck underneath the volley of needles so they don't hit you.
You really are an ooze.
Annalisa, it is your turn.
Why are you here? Actually, that's not my turn yet. I'll yell at her when it's my turn again. Get him, Annalise.
I would say that I would say that in picking you up, you would have been put onto Misha's back, and we are flying low enough that dropping down wouldn't hurt you.
Do I want to? I guess I could haste myself. Try and get within range. Yeah, I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
You're gonna cast haste? Okay.
Myself, yeah.
Okay, so you had past arch haste going, now you've got haste going.
I have dropped down.
Okay, so dropped out of Misha's grasp and then continued sprinting.
So that would be 60 feet I can go.
At 60 feet.
How...
And for your hasted action?
Yeah, I'm trying to work it out. Why is it not? Okay, yeah, not even. Why is it not just extending it? Just extend the arrow. Thank you. Yeah, not even fucking close.
Huh? You're not close enough?
Not for guns. Gonna sprint forward.
Okay.
My action dash.
So you drop down, cast a haste spell, and the rest of you see again. Like you saw one of you accelerate, now you're seeing Annalisa accelerate. Just begin to. You've cast the spell, not drunk the potion, correct?
Yeah, I've cast the spell.
Okay, so you are concentrating. Okay, you begin sprinting towards them. Casting the spell is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's action, hasted action. Are you doing a bonus action?
There's not really anything I can do as well.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Okay, sprinting forward. Staring. Her
Oh,
form
so
has
what you-
returned to what it was, looking like, what it's supposed to look like at this point.
Why are you allied with the Haas family? Why are you working with Korra? Are we gonna blow her up? Or are we gonna capture her?
Let's see what happens.
What do you mean, why am I... What? Huh? What? Are you that stupid?
Yeah, I am, actually. I was asleep for half the times you were around.
Ah,
You're really boring. Your voice is really boring.
Wow.
I'm not talking about your character, Chelsea. I'm talking about this fake person.
Look, we barely spent time together, alright? Now I'm here doing business. You've got your own business to take care of. Why the hell are you attacking me?
Question for you. How do you feel about plasma? I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw because I'm going to may ha
You're actually
may
sunbeaming her? Okay.
ha.
You're sunbeaming her. Okay. That's a con save. Wow. Alright.
Is she an ooze or an undead?
What, is there something special about that?
She does it at disadvantage.
She does it at disadvantage.
She is an undead.
Undead ooze.
And she fails.
Yeah, so she takes full damage and is blinded.
Blinded? Okay. Can you do the
Yeah.
effects, or do I need to do the effects? It's too late. I've already done.
Yay!
Okay. How long's that for?
How long is she blinded?
Wait, so Sunbeam is... Oh, it's concentration up to a minute? Wait, I thought Sunbeam was a one-time use.
Oh, blinded until my next turn.
Till your next turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and grapple her again.
You try and grapple her again?
Yeah, grapple.
Alright. Reaching out to grab onto her, your hand just passes through her body.
Damn you, fake Alessa. I'm gonna walk around her.
And her eyes definitely aren't seeing anything right now. There is still this smoke going... Actually, wait, how much damage did you do?
Just 25.
No, that's doubled.
Whoa!
Right.
She's,
Okay.
she's a shadow demon.
No, okay. No, we're ignoring that. Hold on. You've used this. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's the remainder of the form's health.
So,
As you cast your sunbeam out and she begins to blind, like, kind of like wince back, you can see shadows like immediately beginning to emanate out from her body. And as soon as the sunbeam ends, there is, where Alessa was standing, the upper body is now missing entirely. It is just a pair of legs.
that's the second time this happened this campaign.
There is
that's fine.
There is
That's why I put
there
the
is a
daylight
dark
spell.
there's a dark amulet that even inside this daylight spell, it is not being it's not being illuminated. There's just like almost like a shadow covering it that has landed onto the ground in front of the feet, and you can still hear Alessa's voice. No, not like this. You ruined everything.
Yeah, but that's because you're a failure.
I can't believe this.
Or
And
check.
as she's talking, the voice is getting a bit more droopy. It's getting a bit slower. The words are becoming slurred. You can see the legs themselves, like almost dissolve down into the ground into this grey goo.
Nice.
She's not blinded,
Nice.
and it is no longer Alessa.
Nice. Man, that's the second time I had to see Alessa die.
It still seems to be moving and very much alive.
Does this Alessa have an amulet where I can scoop some of her into?
What?
Next turn. What? Her original amulet has her blood in it, so I must have scooped this one up into an amulet.
The only piece of equipment you saw drop was this shadowy... it's literally like a ball of shadow attached to a necklace. Okay. Ilza, it's your turn.
Yeah. Are we still in combat?
Yes.
Hey guys, this is the ring. I killed fake Alessa, but I don't think it's over yet.
Oh, I guess double dash?
What did I say the range on the rings were again?
A mile?
I'd say it was a
More?
mile? Okay.
Wait, let me
Should say on the ring.
A miles?
I don't
Means
know.
that we currently can't hear from Kristen.
currently here from, or yep,
I'm just double dashing, I guess.
double
That's
dashing
it.
forward. Okay. You
Yeah.
don't want to use a haste potion?
I don't have a haste potion.
Do you? I thought you all had one.
No. Oh, I
That's what you
used
said.
mine, remember?
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You could have said it and I would have just believed you.
Yay, honesty!
That was good. It's good. Again, as you guys are running forward, the people in this, like, there are people just walking past. Ilza, like, you're running forward and somebody just steps in the way of you. And you just smack them out of the way, bowl them over to the side. It's just somebody, like, walking around doing their stuff. They collapse down onto the ground, very slowly get themselves back up to their feet and continue doing what they were doing.
Creepy.
They're all oozes.
Or they're mind controlled, or they're undead.
Okay. Ainari.
And Nari.
Flying as well?
Yep. We're gonna go. Okay, we have that. Okay, ignore that.
Try it.
Wait.
There we go.
Alrighty. So we're going. We'll go 150 feet. Go a little bit off so that we aren't, hopefully not within fireball distance. However, when we get there, gonna get to find the nearest person and just sort of grab and inspect them, see if we can understand what these things are.
You just try and grab onto a person. It takes you no effort. Like, you don't even have to roll for it. There's no resistance at all. You just grab onto them, you pull them towards yourself. Their eyes just stare blankly. You're holding onto them. Clothes feel real. They feel real. They're just blankly staring.
Okay.
Are you paying a particular attention to anything?
Okay, so there's nothing weird about the eyes. Nothing that would symbolize that this is like an enchantment or a
Their eyes are weird, yeah.
well, apart from just staring blankly. Like, are they glazed over? Are they misty? Like, is there any indication that this is the result of a spell?
They don't even
Or-
seem to see you. Like, do you want to? So you want to focus on the eyes to see if there's something? This would probably be a medicine check.
medicine.
Unless you're specifically looking for the after effects of magic, in which case you can do Arcana.
I'll go with medicine because that's the +2.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Arcana's a +1. Okay. Nah, that's a 9. 7 + 2.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, you looked at them.
Okay. Fucking fantasy grounds dice. I need to stop. Okay.
Alright. So, make the medicine check. Again, you can't see anything particularly wrong here. They seem to be healthy. They just don't seem to be paying attention particularly to you. This could definitely be magical in nature, like some kind of magical effect. You can't think of anything medical that would make sense like this. And as you're like looking over them and then like looking at their eyes, it seems that their eyes come into focus and just make eye contact with you, just staring unblinkingly. You hear a voice in your head. Why are you there? This is not where you
Does
should
it
be.
sound like Korra?
It's Colton's voice.
Who is it?
It's neither of their voices. It's not a voice you recognize.
Oh.
Cole Kara's voice.
And then you hear, come to the gathering. Like you were commanded to.
Thinks you're a normie.
Alright, well, I've used all my movement. So I'm not going anywhere right now.
And
Edric,
it's not
you have
im-
currently been mind controlled.
Yep.
And the rescued view can watch as Edric gets off of. No, actually, no, you wouldn't even do that because it's both of your minds.
Yep.
You guys watch
Wow.
as
It's
Ainari
just
turn
one mind.
and begin walking back in a totally different direction to not even like towards the gate. They begin walking towards.
I want.
Well, you guys would know now anyway. In the direction of Parliament.
Why did it happen to you and not us, though?
Looked at the eyes.
Yeah, whatever these things are, they're a focal point.
Jeez.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm not
Well-
doing anything else this turn.
It is as simple as eyes are the windows of the soul. That is it. That is as complicated as that is getting. Okay. These aren't particular creatures, as far as you guys can tell from what you're seeing. These are the staff that work here.
So don't look at them. Oh, more than we
Well,
already are.
someone's gonna have to try and knock me out of this, because apparently even with a +6 I can't succeed on a wisdom save. So,
Yeah. Feels bad, bro.
Alright. Now, it is the Grey Goose turn.
Hey, fake Alessa.
There's no voice now. There's just simply this goo. It's grey. It's moving around on the ground. Make an insight check with disadvantage. That's there.
Insightful. Disadvantage. Insights.
Okay. You will have to roll this with disadvantage, and I'm going to need you to make another dexterity saving throw. So this would be advantage and disadvantage, so cancelled out.
Normal dexterity. Gotcha.
Yep.
How's that?
Okay. You're watching, and you're like, obviously paying attention to it, but you're unable to glean as to what its intentions might be. It's a goo. This is very hard to intend. And then it lunges at you.
Taking your form next.
The rest of you watch as this goo expands itself and lashes. You see about half of Astarion is immediately covered by this goo as he's slammed onto the ground. Astarion, it is heavy. This weighs significantly more than it seems to be giving the appearance of.
Made out of metal.
What's your highest level spell slot?
Available?
Yep.
4th.
Okay, you lose one.
No, that's expensive.
And as it's latched onto you, you feel that it is beginning to drain your magic. You have a feeling that your magic's currently the only thing keeping you alive.
It's a mana stealer. Am I grappled or can I walk away from this?
You're restrained.
Restrained.
You can be restrained when you're hasted, right? Yeah. Okay. Annalisa.
Forward.
Okay, you know what? For brevity's sake, we'll skip a few rounds so you guys are close enough.
Thank you.
Okay? Now, are any of you
skipping a few
stopping
rounds
Ainari?
means that I'm definitely not close enough.
And
Dude,
you stopping
wait, can we make an Arcana check? Do we think if we, like, hurt thinking about it? Like,
You can
I
try.
don't know. I want to hit him.
Give it a shot.
What am I going to hit you with? I don't
You
wanna-
can try and shout at him. Or them, sorry.
I'll shout at them first and then I'll throw a dagger at
That's
them.
how you know
That
it's
doesn't
important
work.
from it's good nat one.
Hey, Callum.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know how you said I should give it a shot?
What are you doing? You taking a shot?
me.
You can. Is that what you're gonna do?
Just chuck like a dagger at them or something. Maybe that doesn't
I'm
do that much damage.
going to try and stop them from moving. Is the idea?
Okay. Ilza with a 20. This is. You're going to have to knock some sense. Like, this is, like, you're pretty sure this isn't just something you can convince or anything. You're pretty sure they're not going to be able to hear anything you say. It's going to have to be something a bit more forceful to knock them out of it.
Shoot him.
I am going to. I'm going to switch. Use my hasted action to switch to Twilight, and I will take a shot at Hedrick.
You don't need to use a hasted action for that. You can just do that.
Okay, I can just do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's assume a dragon shall round and take a shot.
Unholstering stuff, especially when you've got them like on your side and things like that, is a very easy thing to do. Putting them away and then doing other things is a bit more complicated. Okay, you taking a shot?
Yep.
Dragon shot, okay. 31 is going to hit. Roll damage, please. Okay. Einari, can you please make another wisdom saving throw?
Okay. Alrighty, this time I'm using the fucking IRL dice because Fantasy Grounds just hates me apparently. Okay. Alright, that's a bit better. That is a 10 plus 6.
Okay, so a 26 total. You do
Okay.
succeed.
Oh, okay.
It's half the damage you take is added onto your wisdom save.
Okay.
Well, it's good that I hit you hard.
So if you hit people hard enough, they physically cannot fail the save.
Alrighty.
They will just get
Yeah.
snapped out of it.
Yep. So, Edric gets shot, and both Edric and Misha just go.
Did I turn around? You do realize that you did just lose mental. Like, this isn't like what the hell just happened. You lost control completely for a second there, and it was the shock of the bullet hitting you that, like, got rid of it.
That burns.
It makes sense. Okay. Yes,
Do
and
what I
spend,
hit Misha?
you guys spent a couple of rounds getting up to Astarion now. This would not be combat, at least at this particular point in time.
Get this thing off me.
Okay. Well, I'm. Yeah. Well, okay.
So currently,
I'm not touching it.
currently, Astarion, you are like. You can occasionally get like some of it off your mouth and things enough for you to breathe. You are struggling this entire time to just like trying to grab it and pull it off. It's like trying to remove water that is trying to reattach itself. It is not really working.
Can I light a torch and see if fire does anything? There's a little bit more control than like a flame breath.
You can if you'd like. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'll light a torch or just hold it up at it.
Okay, you bring a torch near it. Doesn't seem to react.
I'm gonna shove the torch in it. Does it just go out?
Torch just immediately extinguishes. Astarion, you take 1 point of fire damage.
Fire! I now need to make a concentration save.
It wasn't put out from the. It was put out from lack of oxygen stuff. Hey, you concentrate.
Yeah.
What are you concentrating on? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sunbeam. Astarion, did you want to try sunbeam
Just
again?
sunbeam it.
Sure, I'll slam it again with Sunbeam.
Straight
Okay,
up.
sure.
Like a beacon.
There's disadvantage on this save, right?
Did you tell us not to look in the eyes of these people, by the way? Dom?
Sorry, I would assume.
I would
they
do.
never would have
Yes.
done it. Yes.
Okay.
Don't look in their eyes. Yes. So natural 1 means they do fail it. 30 points
Yay, and
damage.
they're blinded
Okay.
again.
You guys kind of like Sarah's like, move out of the way, and then just this beam of like bright light comes out from his hands, like through the creature itself, and you can see where it hits. You can see the bits of the goo itself is singed, and there seems to be less of it now than there was.
Just keep hitting it.
Radiant works.
Astarion, you do lose another spell slot.
Why
Whatever
did I
your next
go
highest
for
one.
guys' opinions?
Oh, the fucking mage. It'll just yeah, they eat magic.
Okay.
Just keep hitting it.
Yeah, but if I had to do this, I would use my trump card.
I mean, I could try and take some shots at it. It'll probably hurt you though.
Yeah, just do it. I have a lot of health.
Okay, I'm gonna try and because obviously part of it is covering, Astarion.
Astarion.
But I imagine there's lumps that I can try and aim for.
You can try and not hit Astarion. Yes.
I'm gonna try and not hit Astarion. Would that be
these have to be sharpshooter shots.
Yep, I will do so.
Puper.
I am going to. I'll. You know what? I'll split. Do you think it'd be better for me to? Do you think for precision it would be best for me to just use Twilight, or do you think? Does Annalisa think that it'd be better to use the two guns separately? It'd probably be better to use Twilight. Yeah. I've just made that decision for myself.
Yeah.
Alright, sharpshooter shot. I can just do this now because I did it myself. Okay, I am attacking the ooze.
Sure, take a shot. Okay, 19. Bullet. You fire it, and it is accurate. You manage to avoid Astarion and fire it, and a chunk of the ooze itself splatters and shreds off. You see, it's not just the part that you impact, but everything nearby to it, it's almost sucked with it. So a chunk of the ooze gets splattered over onto the ground nearby it. And you can see where it lands, it just kind of dissipates into the ground.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright.
It seems to be working.
Well, I guess we'll just keep going then.
So that's what you want to keep doing?
Care to
Yeah,
hit it
okay.
before my spells drain, please?
Yep. Einari will.
Einari,
We're not gonna.
the
yeah, we don't
voice
wanna
that you
touch
heard,
it. Oh, okay.
something about it was familiar to you.
Okay. Something
It
about it was
was
familiar to me
Mina
specifically,
Taliesin.
or
To Einari.
Einari. Okay. Familiar to Einari. Okay, is this something that I should be using draconic knowledge for? Am I doing a intelligence thing?
No. I would say this is more of there's an instinctive, almost like this was a kindred speaking to you.
Oh, it's a fucking dragon.
Ah.
What? Oh, the leader's a dragon.
Ooh, okay. Just, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Right now we need to help Astarion. We're gonna get out the two sabers.
Okay, so Saber's up, and Ilza, how are you helping? Or are you on supervisor duty?
She's
You
blowing
know, I'm-
her fans in my face to cool me down.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm going up to the door to see if I can look in any windows. There's this is not what I'm equipped for.
Alright, so the rest, you guys spend some time shredding up this Grey Goo and managing to piece by piece rip it off of Astarion. And eventually, you do succeed. There's no longer any Grey Goo.
What about the
Astarion
amulet?
It's on the ground. That's
Yoink.
same place it was. Sure, pick it up. Can you write that you have a shadow-covered amulet in your
Shadow covered amulet.
Okay. Ilse, you get towards it. And again, this is a grand building, reminiscent of, again, like the Smart family's massive building. Kept in immaculate condition, constantly cleaned. You can see that there is lights and things inside as people go around their day-to-day business. No one seems to pay any attention to you.
Can I open the door?
Okay. Walk up to the door and you put your hand on it. Turn the latch for it, and it just opens.
Okay. So like, guys, the door's open. I've got to step in.
You turn to say, guys, the door's open, and go to step in. And you look back around, and as the door has been opened, and you can now see inside, you can see all these people walking around doing different things. And you can see one person that stands out behaving differently to the rest, because they are looking at you.
Oh, I'm not making eye contact.
Well,
Just in
you
case.
recognize this person.
Oh, what do they look like? Who are they?
This is Navarre.
Ah, that son of a bitch! I didn't even get my
Navarre?
costume off him.
It's Navarre Nazas,
Yep,
the almost
greasy.
yes greasy like
Merchant man.
swindling merchant that is sitting there. Is in the room, and it looks like he's been heading towards the front door. Basically, like it's more of he's kind of surprised to see you. It seems like he was heading outside to see what the hell was happening.
I'm just gonna be like, you!
You see, he brings his hands up and begins immediately rubbing them together. Just, well, I didn't realize we were making house calls.
Well, I didn't realize a weird, creepy overlord was taking over the city and you'd still be here.
I'm where I need to be, where I belong.
Oh, and where's that? Right here?
Here, running this family, as I rightfully should have been.
So you're trying to run the family.
There's no trying.
Who was the head of the family before you?
It's a good question. Where is my notes? Give me a second. As would it be? Zari? About like this.
Zare, okay.
Zen is us.
Oh, Zare! Right, but you wanted to take over, so you're working with the people trying to take over the city.
Zer will naturally fall
I stab
once they
him
finish taking.
as he's talking, as he's monologuing. I'm trying to sneak attack.
That's so rude.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's just an ordinary person. You just fucking sneak attack.
I'm trying to. I'll try and do non-lethal. I try and like.
Oh no!
hit him.
No! This is not an ordinary person.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I stab him anyway.
Yeah. Let me get my lich stat block.
Uh oh.
What? Oh, quick! Bring him to me, Chelsea. I'll hit him with the sunbeam.
Quick, bring him to me.
He's right in the doorway. So you should just be able to get him.
I am kidding, by the way. It's just the classic. You guys stab stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's a lich. It's always a lich.
Yeah. That one time, fucking Ellison caught my blade.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Actually, yeah. Can you make an attack roll, please? This is with advantage. This would be a surprise. He does not expect you to do this.
That's why I was trying to get him monologuing.
No. This.
Oh, that's thrown. I didn't mean thrown. But so it's a 22 to hit.
Wait, you have a lower to hit?
Yeah, because I have a thrown weapon master. Whatever.
Right. Sorry, I thought it was the other way around. I was like, what the heck? Okay, where is?
Can't believe a 12 was the highest I got. Damn.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. And
Can you
it's
roll damage for me? It's
yep.
yeah.
And it's sneak attack. And I should still have because
No.
I've never unactivated
Zare's
my
not like that,
weapon.
dog, because Zare is the actual head. This is Navarre.
Ah, okay.
35 points of damage. Okay. Okay. And that's all one type? All
Yep.
piercing and force.
No, some and force.
And that is fine. Alright. Yeah, so this is a... Alright, as you reach out and you stab forward, your blade immediately kind of carves into and through the clothing that's been covering Navarre's. It's got a bit of a belly, right? It's a person that obviously treats themselves well.
Yeah.
But you notice there's a difference between last time and this time. This man was genuinely a very greasy personality.
Just buffed him.
And they did have a light sheen of sweat when you first came across them. Their skin's dry.
Yep.
Your blade cuts through, and you carve through parts of the stomach, and he doesn't flinch the way you expect him to. It's more of a surprise. So he just kind of looks down and watches as you carve open the stomach, and pieces of guts and things, black and very much rotted, spill out of his belly.
He's a husk.
Husk?
Ew.
What's the husk mean? He's corn?
Oh, he's just a husk. I think he's undead.
Okay. Cool, bring him my way.
I think Ills is just gonna be like, ew.
And it looks down, just, oh, why would you do that? Now I've got to... You see him reaching down with his hands, trying to pick it back up and put it back inside of his belly.
Bro, that's gross.
That's... My clothes are ruined.
And I'm just gonna call it and be like, Astarion! Sunbeam here!
Am I far away? Can I reach there? Has it been a minute? Am I exhausted from haste?
It has not been a full minute yet. The party managed to do it very quickly. This has happened
Can
very
Sunbeam
quickly.
hit?
From this, yeah, you would be able to get close up enough to kind of bring out a sunbeam.
Yeah.
To do it.
Can
So
I
would
duck
say
and
you're-
roll? I would say, Astarion, Sunbeam here, and I duck and roll out of the way.
Okay, sure. You guys have all moved up to this doorway. You sunbeam through the doorway directly at him.
Yeah.
He's undead, so he has disadvantage, which is going to
Yeah,
fail
take-
miserably. It's a natural
Take
2.
disadvantage.
Yep, that's going to fail. Just double check he doesn't have an absurd con. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Okay, so 26 points of damage. Okay, the sunbeam reaches out and scorches across parts of the body. You can see it sear as the radiant damage burns very quickly through a portion of another portion of his belly and side. You know, what? I thought, what? This doesn't.
Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo.
See how you
It's
like
all
your
right.
insides being ripped out. I'm going to need all of you
Roll initiative
to
again.
make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Okay. So that's. I'm still riding Misha. So
Yeah, that's fine.
all of us. Still all of us. Okay.
It's all of you. It's separate targets.
Okay. Misha does
Strength
it at
save,
advantage.
Strength saving throw.
Misha
Nice.
still has the amulet.
It's 5 for me.
Oh,
Plus
fuck's sake! That just jumped on the 2.
Okay, so hold on. So Misha has advantage on this?
Austrian amulet.
Yeah, I was just checking she has advantage on this. That is what you're rolling for. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
It's fine. I just need more dice. I have another one.
I should probably make
It's just wisdom and strength are the things I'm good at, and I just don't roll well on them.
Okay. Alright, so the only person who succeeds, Misha.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Wow,
Okay.
this is pretty high.
Yes. You all feel sharp pains as something from inside of you begins to kind of almost like begin to poke and shred at your body. Misha manages to tense and manage to hold everything from doing so. However, the rest of you, and you can see as the other parts of your body as well, you see shards of your own bone ripped out and flying out of your body.
Ow.
Fuck. Oh.
Control
Okay.
water?
Those of you who failed take 54 points of piercing damage.
What?
54.
Oh, Edric's unconscious.
What the
Why?
fuck, crack? Okay. Too bad I can't uncanny dodge this.
Now,
54.
My sunbeam.
Misha's body is stunned.
Okay.
And the rest of you
Mhm.
immediately collapse to the ground as pieces of you're literally missing pieces of your bone, pieces of muscle, pieces of sinew, as your body can't hold itself up.
Great. How long does this last?
He's now going to walk up to all of you,
Yep.
begin wringing his hands again. Good. Now that we're even, we can begin negotiations.
Hell, I say.
Concentration, right.
What are we negotiating for, exactly?
Well, since you attacked me, your lives.
Oh, great.
Hmm.
What do you want?
What are you worth?
What kind of things are you
Just put
after?
it. You're all in extremely large amounts of pain right now.
Yeah, look, I'm not fucking grunting and groaning.
Yeah, just
On the
just
internet. Oh,
just
thank
making
you.
that clear. Yeah, yeah.
Am I close enough to Adric to
That is
heal
a
him?
good point.
Yes.
Are you close enough to Edric to heal him? Within
Yeah.
touch? You'd probably be within touch range, sure.
I don't know if it'll let you.
Sure, have some cure wounds.
Oh, right, you're unconscious. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm open to negotiating, but I just need my other party member to vote with us, that's all.
Oh, if you need to get all of you to be able to stand back upright, I can wait. As you healing Edric, Misha is no longer like she blinks and just both the bodies are come back to. Edric, you can stand up. The thing that fixes this is you need supernatural healing of some kind.
Can it be a potion?
Potions are supernatural healing.
I'll just drink a
Fantastic.
potion.
That one is 10 HP.
I'll drink a potion healing.
Sure.
Oh, Adric, take a +4.
+4, okay.
Okay.
Extra 4 healing.
How damaged does this thing look?
How damaged does
He
it
doesn't
look?
seem phased. He doesn't seem phased at all
It's
by the
more
damage he's
that
taken.
he's not. He probably. You can see the body's kind of falling apart a bit. He himself isn't seem to be. Make an insight check. You know what?
Insight? Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's have a go.
And who else is healing? So Ilza's healing. Is Annalisa healing somehow?
Going to cast a third level cure.
Okay.
So
Do you not
healing
just have
yourself?
potions?
I'm drinking a potion of
Potion.
quickening.
Potions go forever.
Potions are forever. This is true. Okay, Astarion. Okay, so you're all healing yourselves. You can all manage to get yourselves back up. You feel that at least enough of like your bone structure has been restored. You can get yourselves up off the ground. It's a lot of health, actually. Shit. Okay. Alright.
Uh, 17 on the inside.
17 on the inside. He doesn't seem to feel pain. So
So
he has no idea of the state of his own body or how much beating he can take. So he's not reacting.
Okay.
He seems to be significantly more upset about the fact that you destroyed a bunch of his clothes. And also stained them.
His body looks kind of fucked, though, doesn't it?
He's literally holding his like
Inside.
intestines
His
and like
hand.
pieces of like other stuff that have been carved out, as well as there is a hole on the side of him where the sunbeam has burnt through.
So we could just try and kill him.
Or at
You
least
could.
destroy this body.
Hmm.
How far away am I from him again? Like,
You're all like just outside the doorway, so you're probably only 15 feet away.
10 feet away.
You guys can see shards of bone and stuff impaled in like the door frame and things and around the ground. Bloodied bone shards.
I kind of just want
He said he wants to...
I will say, because Astarion has been doing research and stuff into this, Astarion, can you make an Arcana check, please?
Whoa,
Okay.
Arcana. Hey, that's pretty good.
A 20. This is a half-lich.
Hey, this
This
is
is
a
a-
half lich.
It's a person who is currently in the process of becoming one.
Oh, fuck the half-liches.
Some of their
What?
stuff is very, very dangerous because they are still half-lich.
Mm-hmm.
However, a lot of their stuff hasn't been put together. So they're missing certain abilities. They have other certain things.
It doesn't have power word stun.
None of my liches have power word stun.
Thank God. Fuck, I hated that.
Unless you really want me to bring it back. I can bring it back
No.
for you if you really
kill
want
you.
me to bring it
I'll
back.
quit.
No. They have utility spells.
Okay.
Oh, well.
think that's
Do we think we
technically utility.
can... Do we want to use resources to try and kill him, or do we want to just try and make a deal? Though, I don't know if he'll let us keep going, because we're trying to bring the Nizar's family down, and he wants to fucking...
I also
Run it.
do not want to make.
wanna- yeah.
I do not want to make a deal with this guy. Like,
Yeah, no, but if it's deal with him, or if we fucking die, or we have to use every single one of our resources to kill him.
I will say, after using that thing to hit all of you, even though he's undead, his breathing has become ragged. He is still
Okay, so
breathing.
that's-
Okay. Question, because
It's an incomplete.
Astarion would have this knowledge. Do half-liches have phylacteries? Like, if we kill him here, do we have to go kill him again?
No.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh,
so
do
this
we
guy
wanna
might
just try and
this guy
kill him?
may just be biting off more than he can
If
chew.
a lich has a phylactery, they have to be a full lich.
Okay. So he might just be, like, super confident in himself because he's suddenly got all this power, but he might not necessarily know. He's,
Very much appears to be drunk on power, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone mind if I make him make a dexterity throw against Misha's breath weapon then?
I do not mind at all.
Sure, go ahead.
Try and fuck him up.
We can
Sorry,
try.
Your sneak attack did how much? 35, and then that did... Okay, alright.
Yep.
Do you want to use the breath weapon? Okay. So you're not making
Yeah,
a
okay.
deal at all, you're just having Misha use breath weapon?
Yeah,
Like
we'll
just
go...
sticking the head through the doorway and going...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Has he seen? Okay. Because
Ilza will have to dodge out of the way.
That's
Wait,
I
fine.
already moved, remember?
She's got evasion.
Because of Sunbeam.
True. You did. This is also a fire breath, so it's in a cone instead of a line.
It's, it's a deck save. I've
It's
got
a deck
evasion.
save. You've got evasion.
You got
Yep.
this.
Alrighty.
I succeed.
You
And
succeed.
I take no damage.
And he fails.
Yeah.
Yay.
He fails. Alrighty. That's a lot of ones.
Okay. Jesus, 36. Alright. Alright, so, as he's like sitting there beginning to wring his hands, Misha like breathes back and he's like, wait, no, we should be making... As the flame just engulfs his body, you can hear him just, oh, no! Ah! You stupid animal!
Yeah, we're just gonna keep attacking him.
Yeah, I'll get you all to roll initiative then.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, not terrible, not amazing.
Yo.
Nice.
Aw, that was almost in at 20.
Has it been a minute yet?
No, a minute would have passed, yes.
Well, I was lethargic on the ground. That's fine.
But you're no longer lethargic. Okay. First is Navarre.
Navarre. Navarre.
Say that I used that.
Nahas. Navarre.
Let me get his. No. Trying to find
That was
a.
the second time I rolled 15 on initiative.
This one. Go to like. Yeah, this will probably work. I think. Alright. Okay, so first is it. He reaches out. With his hands and begins glaring at. This would be at Misha. Can Misha
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw?
We can try. Alrighty. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Misha immediately begins crumpling herself around, and so does, this would be Ainari actually. Both of you would do this. This is a mental thing. Both of you begin hugging onto yourself completely tightly. As you are compelled with the urge to try and protect yourself from possibly anything that could come your way. What if someone's about to attack you? What if anything? You just need to cover as many things as possible. You are restrained until somebody breaks you free.
Okay.
This one is going to reach out and trying to set Ilza on fire. It's going to reach out with a different hand and see flames appear from its hand, and basically this burst of flame towards you. As hot, if not hotter, than Misha's, and you can get the sense there's something magical about them. You really do not want to get hit by this. It is not a dex save.
No.
It is not a dex save. But he rolled a natural 1, so he missed.
Thank God.
Okay, the conflagration of flames spurts out of his hands and launches past you, impacting the the stonework behind you, and ignites the stone.
Nice.
In frustration, he's going to reach out instead his other hand.
Jesus Christ.
Also at you, Ilza. And you feel your body begin to, there's some kind of pain. You're not sure where it's from. There is just pain as you take 28 points of psychic damage.
Why? How many turns does he get?
3. He has 3 attacks. That's his turn. He hasn't moved anywhere. He's just sitting there still with complete and utter confidence about what's going on. Ainari, unfortunately, you are going to have to try and make a save to try and end this. So this would be another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is that the end of the turn or start of the turn?
This is the end of your turn.
Okay.
Oh,
It's almost
Okay.
a nat 1.
Okay.
It was.
You might should, like, stop for a moment, just, what the hell was I doing? You were no longer restrained.
Restrained. Okay. Alright,
And Elisa.
that is the turn.
You taking shots?
Yeah, I'm separating Twilight into Dusk and Dawn,
Yep.
and I am going to take 2 shots.
Okay, take your 2
One
shots.
One with each. First one, sharpshooter. Dragon hammer. Is he on the? He's not on the.
None on the contract. Just roll. It's fine.
All right, I am just gonna.
It's theater of the mind, this one. Okay, 26 hits. Go. Roll your damage. Okay, second attack.
Again.
21 hits. Where are you aiming?
I think I would aim because these are like kind of like shotguns. I'm aiming for biggest surface area possible.
Okay.
I'm aiming probably like upper chest so that I can like maybe catch shells in the head as well.
Okay. Alright. First shot, bring it round. Second shot, bring it round. 2 scatter shots, like impacting into the chest area. Some of it catching the top of the head. You see it just impact and just shred through the body as his upper half begins to just collapse back on itself, and then he collapses to the ground.
Does that mean he's dead?
Probably not.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yay! I
It's a
will
half-lich.
rifle through his belongings now.
The stuff that wasn't destroyed belonging-wise, there's he has a family signet ring.
Ooh, I could use that for faking. Oh, we can forge that they stole the things and did all the evil stuff.
There we go, give that to Ilza.
I am a good forger.
Naha's family signet ring.
And just to be safe, Quack,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn my weapon into like a fucking broadsword or something. I'm just gonna chop his head in half.
Okay, you walk up to the lower jaw and stuff's probably in tatters, but you can grab the head and so it is cut in half.
Very good. Cool, and
Alrighty.
then it's back to fans.
Alright. Now, what are you all going to... Like, what are you doing now? Again,
Yeah,
the
great
staff is not paying attention to you.
I would like to find
I-
a storeroom that has potions.
I am gonna take maybe 2 more shots with the pistols, but this time dealing fire damage to try and get it to light on fire. I won't
Maybe
burn this.
take his
Okay.
his body out into the
Well,
courtyard. and
once
just set it on
everyone's
fire.
Once everyone's like rifled through, we put everything in whatever.
Just
Sorry,
take
what'd
him
you
out
say,
and
Chelsea?
just take him out into the courtyard and set him on fire.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, because we don't want to set fire to the house when we're trying to investigate it.
I'm not trying to set fire to the house. Just...
I know, but
But
Uh,
by proxy.
you could.
Probably, like, as you guys have finished rifling through, you see there's 2 servants with dustpans and brooms that are currently standing there waiting.
To clean him up. Damn. Okay, so I'm leaving. I'm gonna go
Okay.
and try and investigate some of the rooms and like we'll find rooms that look important, like offices and stuff, and find paperwork as well.
Okay, everyone who's
Oh,
gone
look
looking,
for secret walls. Can we
make
find some?
investigation checks, please.
Yeah.
We should like maybe like if we're going to like cover a lot of surface area, maybe
Are you
Like,
going to split
everyone
up,
gets-
or go together, or in pairs? What are you doing?
we're either going to all together or like a buddy system.
Buddy system probably
maybe?
sounds best.
I
And
got it.
Denari does
12.
not count as a buddy. Like they are one.
Yeah. I mean, if we have someone with good investigation with someone with bad investigation, just give the help action potentially. Who split up?
My
good
investigation
investigation
is
bad?
not great. It's only a +1.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
you
a
can give
plus
us-
8. I
you
think
can give
Astarion's
Astarion.
plus 5.
Saren's got a +6.
Plus 6.
I was going to say, Annalise, you can give Astarion advantage if you would like.
Yep, sounds good.
Yep.
Yay, team
And
up.
Einari will give Ilza advantage. We got two sets of eyes.
Yeah, look for secret walls and secret
Yeah,
compartments
team
and all
up.
that
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go team up. Woo!
So, natural 20
Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
for a 28.
Okay. You do
And,
manage to find. I will say, Astarion and Annalisa, you do manage to find a storeroom that does have healing potions in it. You find 8 normal healing potions, 3 greater,
Yeah.
and 1 superior.
Damn.
Damn, alright.
And we're gonna have to
Add,
chug them all.
add that to your inventory, Annalise.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
And also,
okay.
I guess Edric will have
Because
inspiration from me.
I shouldn't, because I
Oh, true,
usually
yep.
heal.
Give yourself
So-
another inspiration.
If I'm down,
Okay.
you're my backup.
There was 8 regular potions of healing.
3 and 1.
3
3 greater, 1
and
superior.
3 greater, 1 superior.
Okay. Do you mind if I have one of the greater ones? I'm currently on 14 out of 65 HP.
No, you're fine.
Well, you're not currently with us at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm more asking in general, for the party, tabletop wise.
yes, for the party.
Sure.
What
Okay.
if? No, I think Annalisa needs all of them actually. You know.
Yeah, I'm not looking too great, you know.
Okay.
No.
So 44, or has that been doubled?
No,
with the
it's
rest of
max
the
roll.
healing?
It's max roll.
It's max healing.
Max roll. Okay.
It's 44 plus 4, which is 20.
20 HP is not bad.
All right.
Okay.
Einari and Ilza. So you continue looking around.
Yeah.
You end up finding a lot of places where, like, you have like more private rooms, like offices that are being used by people who'd be running the family, and you can see that most of the stuff has already been at a previous time searched through. Somebody's already come in here and just trashed the entire place. As far as you can tell, they found what they were looking for.
Mm. Are there any signs or anything?
There's nothing in these offices that have given you any information about what you were looking for. So you continue
Okay.
looking.
Yeah.
And you end up finding they do have a place, like a holding cells. You do find a way into like an underground area. As you come down in, it's pretty well cleaned. Like there's staff that come down here and still clean it out, things. As you come down, it's completely, it's just not occupied at all. And at the end of the room, like these are just like cells where you can just see through the bars. And at the end of this hallway is a almost like a solitary confinement room.
Yeah,
You go in there,
Take the law.
go and have a look around.
it's empty.
This is a completely empty room. It's the other ones actually have like beds and like things for putting people in. Your assumption would normally be, especially for people of nobility, this is where you would keep a noble prisoner or like somebody who you've got to actually treat well. So this would normally have a fancy bed and a bunch of luxuries in here.
Yeah, it's where you keep members of your family under house arrest or something.
Yeah, things like that. It's empty. There's just floor and wall. So you're looking around, and while you're leaning up against one of the walls, you knock against the stone, and it sounds hollow.
Hollow. Is there like a pressure?
This is what you
thing
get with your
involved?
natural 20.
Okay. Is there like a pressure point or something if I feel along the wall that we can press? Or does it seem like it's an external thing that'll move?
You
it?
reach around for a while, and eventually you do find a there's a hollow, a divot. It's roughly circular in shape.
Like a signet ring goes in there?
A signet ring would fit.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Astarion over the ring, but I need the signet ring and give him directions. Like,
Didn't we already
down
give
this
it to
way,
you?
down the hallway.
No, Starion has it.
No,
I
Astarion
have
has
it. I'll bring it over right away.
Okay. So you all reunite again down here in this, and now you can have the potions that you need to drink.
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay, so Astarion, just here. Put it in, and hopefully that'll open the wall.
Keep it up.
Yeah, you grab it in, you push it into the stone. It's not like the correct orientation for a bit. You like twist it around until you find something that clicks a little bit further in. And as you do so, the wall itself just slides down and out of the way.
Looking at.
Looking down, it's completely unlit.
It's fine. That's fine because I'm glowing.
No, you still have temporal
You
bracelet.
still got the temporal bracelet turn on.
Yep.
Are you heading down?
Yep.
It's a staircase leading down.
Staircase? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna check for traps. Can I check for traps on the way down?
You can.
Good
Make
idea.
an
Yeah.
investigation check.
Do you have the dungeon
Yeah,
So
will
delve?
help.
I'm
Chelsea?
going to use my reliable talent to make that an 18.
Aha, I see. You don't
Yeah.
want to keep the lower roll?
No. Thanks.
Okay.
So, 18.
As you begin looking, you do notice there are traps here, but
Mhm.
they are currently not active.
Because the person's already taken. Damn it. Oh,
No,
going down
you're pretty
here.
sure it's because you used the signet ring to get in.
Oh, thank God.
Remember, it's like
deactivated
that
them.
room in Act 3?
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, okay, well,
If you guys had have
Go
gotten in
down.
here a different way,
we fucked up by traps?
there's
Well,
traps.
look,
Okay. Well, we continue down, I guess. I'll lead the way because I'm glowing.
As you get down here and get down to the bottom, it's not one cell, it's not two cells. It is
Oh, no.
a massive labyrinth of cages.
Is this fucking act... Is
This
act 3,
is-
Doug?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it is. It is exactly that one.
I hate this. I hate it so much.
I love her Act 3.
You get them, don't worry.
This is probably like 50 meters square, 50 meter by 50 meter, not 50 meters squared. So it's big. Like there's enough space down here. Like there's probably like 15 different cages.
Okay. I think it was just gonna be like, holy fuck.
And you
How
can
many
see
people
that a
can
bunch of the
fit down
cages
here?
have had multiple occupants at the same time in them. As you can clearly see their bodies laying on the ground.
Are they all like dead?
They're long dead. Some of those bodies are decomposing.
Oh, okay.
The air in
for
here
that.
is putrid.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around and see what happens. See if we can find anyone that's alive.
As you're down here and there is a light, you do actually hear a voice just, "Hello?"
Hello? Who are you?
No one's been down here for a while, so I'm just really hoping you're not one of the Nazas family.
We
No,
definitely
we are
not.
Oh, thank God.
Andrew, yeah, Ainari
And
will
who are
move
you?
towards the sound of the voice. Yeah.
We're all moving, I think. Are you a Samal?
Do you have a brother?
I'm Katoka. As you're heading towards the voice,
Who's that?
Katoka is
That's the air.
that's the air's name.
I'm just. Oh, okay. So we were looking for you.
Oh, good. Get me out, please.
We'll try.
No problem.
Is this cage like locked?
You like head around
we
through the
just-
different like cages, and you end up finding like the cage that they're in. Their cage is different to the other ones. It is reinforced, and you see the lock itself is not like a haphazard lock. It seems a bit more complicated. They're also not the only occupant of this.
Is the other person?
Is it a sister?
There's another person in it. So they're both young men.
That
Haha,
doesn't
no,
sound like
they're
a
not.
sister at all.
Does she look like she's disguised herself at all? Or they have disguised themselves? With really good disguise? Or does it just look like a dude?
Make a perception
'Cause-
check.
Can someone else... Can I
Hmm.
whisper
You
to
can
Astarion?
you can ask somebody else to look if you want
I'll
to.
ask, I'm going to whisper to the rest of them, because remember, Kristen specifically told us
They're a
that their sister was
disguiser.
amazing at disguises.
Hey, 19. That's pretty good.
Alrighty, we'll do Adria. We'll have the Ainari with the Draconic Help buff.
Beating at your own game.
Nope, so that's a 15 plus 10 plus 2.
27?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't seem like a disguise.
Okay. Excuse me, who is that with you now? Exactly.
I'm not sure. They haven't spoken since they've come down. You can see so Kotoku's currently talking to you. They short brown hair, slightly above average height. You can see that they, although atrophied, they definitely used to be incredibly well built.
Mm-hmm.
I just remind Kotoku used to be a higher up member of the Order of Dawn.
Yeah. So hot. No.
God.
Alright.
Sorry, I had to.
The other person in
Break
the
the-
cage, however, is glaring at all of you. So anytime any of you
Insight
get particularly
check?
close, they're kind of like backing away a bit. Yeah, you can make an insight check, sure.
Do they just... Okay, so I'm gonna take my reliable talent for a 15.
What about my temporal talent? I should have. That was an 18 on my perception.
Okay, that's an 18. Okay.
I don't think
Um,
15 does. I just want to see if they just don't believe us that we're not Nizars. Like, is it like a bit of like, I don't know.
It seems to be
these
terror.
people- Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna just talk to the stranger. Excuse me, random stranger in there. Do you recognize the name Kristen at all? And look for any.
Oh, and they told us their real name, didn't they?
No.
Yes.
No, Kotoka is not the
No,
one
no.
that I'm looking
Kristen
at. The other one
told us
didn't
their
say.
real name.
Yes,
when they
and I don't want to say it because it also could make them more aggro. Because Kristen was like, oh yeah, you say her real name and she might think you're the people that have been chasing us for hundreds of years.
Hmm.
It's Kotoku kind of like looks at them, looks back at you. I don't take any offense. They fed them something when they first came here, and they haven't been the most responsive since.
This might be the person we're looking for then, potentially.
I would
Guess
say
we'll
with a
find out.
15 insight, the fear seems to be animalistic.
Potions of like you know that spell that gets rid of your intelligence?
Yeah.
Are there like similar
Well,
potions like that?
Feeble
that could do that?
mind.
Like a feeble
Is there a
Yeah.
mind
potion that could
almost?
function like a feeble mind? Yes, there is.
Okay.
Alrighty. That being the case, would Ainari be able to do an animal handling check to try and calm this person down?
They're not an animal. They're animalistic.
Okay.
Oh,
If they
okay.
have a very, very low intelligence, they're not a beast.
Mhm.
They're not an animal.
Okay.
Their other stats are
still
still
a-
the same.
They're still a person.
Maybe is there any way to remove this effect?
It'll be like a restoration, I think, or a dispel. I'm just gonna put my hands up and get my water skin from, I don't know, my backpack, and I'm just going to like,
Doesn't look familiar
Reach
to any
through
of
the
us.
bars?
Callum.
The person.
Yeah.
This other. Sorry, the other young. They look very.
Mhm.
They actually look very similar to Kotoko.
Okay.
that's weird.
So no, not familiar to you at all. Very similar build. Not any. They don't look like they previously had muscles. They look like they've had very little to atrophy to none. They're very much like skin. It's as if they kind of look like Kotoko if they've been kept in here for a lot longer.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hand
that's
them
not
my
the
water skin.
original. Maybe that's not the original. Maybe that Kotoka is a bait. The other one.
It could be. How long was Kotoka supposedly gone for?
Months.
Months. And does
To years.
which version looks like they've been kept in here for months/years?
They both do.
Okay. Well, everyone just get ready. I'm gonna try and pick the lock, and everyone just be ready.
So you don't know who this person is? You look fairly sort of similar.
They came in after me. Look similar. Is that what I look like?
I'm going to do an insight check. Yes.
Oh, that's almost a 19.
That is a 13.
Reliable talent, 14.
No, it is not. I'm not proficient in it.
Damn. Oh, it's only
That
one difference.
seems like they're genuinely horrified that somebody would compare themselves to essentially a skeletal version of themselves. Like, I look like that. It's like their face is gaunt, they've got dark circles. They do not look well.
Yeah, and Kristen's sister has also been missing for years, right?
Yes. But, like, missing from Kristen for a very, really long time.
Yeah. And so, fuck it. We'll just say the name. Why not say the name? I just like, and neither of you recognize the name, I don't know how to pronounce it. Jareth? Is that how you say it, Frank? I have it written down, but I don't have the phonetic.
Did I not say it to you? I thought I did.
It's Jaeaerithe, Jareth.
Jareth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
Could be
Jareth.
Jareth. Do you have any idea how many different pronunciations of the letter J there are?
Yeah. Does that sound right?
Jari? Yeah, I think it's Ya. But it's with a very
Yarith.
heavy H. Yarith, yeah.
Jareth?
Yeah.
Well, fucking Kristen said, so I'll say it the right way. And see if
Yarith.
either of them have any reaction to that name.
The skinny one that hasn't been, like, talking and stuff, like, head snaps to you.
Oh, I think this is who we're looking for. Not in a bad way, I say to them.
Kotoka's just like, should I?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. That's for us to know and you to find out. And I'm chucking him my water skin through the bars and I'll try and pick the lock.
Oh, God. It's been 3 days since someone came down here.
Yeah, that's because, like, the city's being taken over.
It's like, begins to, and then just like, kind of just like, what?
The city's being taken over by an evil cult and we need your family's help and we need to prove that the Nazas family did this so all of their votes, or at least the evil votes, kind of get cancelled out and then the first minister isn't executed, you know?
Where's the order?
The Order of Dawn? Well, you've been taken, so guess who's in charge of the Order of Dawn? The Nazas family, dude.
No. We answer to somebody.
Who?
Shit, let me get his name. They're high up, they don't control the thing.
Yeah,
They
but
just
they're
have a lot
like
of
a
influence.
general or something, yeah.
Let me... This is me. Okay, it's here. Not those. Where is he? General Artemio Stolka.
Have we heard that name at all?
Probably it would have been mentioned at some point.
And he's the leader of the Order of Dawn?
Yes, they're currently the one that leads us.
Okay, cool. So 3 options. He's dead, he's possessed, or he's working with a cult.
Oh, I doubt they're working with one. Dead. But the other 2 are also just as insane.
Yeah, look, do you think we'd be down here if the Nazas family was here? Dude, there was one fucking half-dead guy up in the lobby. That's it.
I'll be
Everyone
honest,
else
I was
has
kind of
been, like,
hoping that you'd killed your way in.
Oh no, there's literally no one here because there's this weird siren going out in the city that mind controls you. Look, shit is going down, okay, dude? Shit is going down. We're here to get you out. You're our evidence, no offense.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Let's get out.
That's the plan. And also, we need to bring them with us, and I point at the other one. So we're gonna have to figure out how to undo that. Any ideas? Did they have to keep feeding them the potion, or was
Can
it
you
just
make
a one-time deal?
a Thieves' Tools check to lock it?
Yes. I will.
It's an invest
Okay.
log. This is a complicated log. It is actually taking you a while to do the picking, even if you
Okay,
have succeeded.
so it's a 12 plus 18.
So 30? Okay.
30.
And at this point, and the door begins to swing a bit loose. Katoka's like, oh god. And reaches up and just kind of pushes towards the door and just steps out and kind of like stands up and stretches. The cages themselves are low enough that you can't stand up in them.
Ooh, don't like that.
Like stands up, stretches their back from it, and just I haven't. That feels better. The other boy inside has reached underneath.
They have a shiv.
They have a shiv.
Okay, I'm gonna put up my hands. I'm still kneeling because I was kneeling at the lock. I'm just okay.
It's a very, very small, like almost like shard of glass attached
fucking have a shiv.
to, like wrapped onto something.
Cool. I'm just gonna put up my hands and just be like, okay. God, I'm just gonna be like, God, I hope you understand this enough. With this weird potion, look. Yarith. Don't come at me for pronunciation. Your sister sent us. We mean you no harm. Could you please try and let us help you shove off this weird effect? We're trying to help. Promise.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. That's okay. It's okay. Disadvantage. What the hell? Okay, that's not terrible because reliable talent.
What'd you get?
Why does it matter? I got a
Why?
nat
What
one
do you
and a
mean?
five.
Why does it matter?
I got a nat
what did-
1 and a 5.
No. I'm not talking about that. I meant the total.
23 total. With
23 total.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. Damn, you were the right person for the job then.
By the way, I would have had a nat 1.
Yeah, so the DC for this would be probably 21.
Okay. Yeah, 23.
And yeah, if you didn't fail it, she was going to try and slice you open with a shiv.
Yeah. I know. She was gonna shiv me.
And I don't know if you guys know, but the shiv is sharp like it's a box cutting knife.
Yep.
So if this cut,
okay.
it would literally just peel your skin apart.
Yep, ouch.
Yep.
She was gonna shiv me.
Yeah, box cutting knives are terrible wounds.
I've worked at Bunnings. I've seen what they do.
Yes.
So you get a slice, and your skin just goes put. Like somebody's pulled it open. It's very nasty.
Yep, sometimes you don't even feel that you've been cut.
Yeah. Well, you feel after though, at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
You feel when you look down.
Oh.
Yes.
There's not meant to be a
I'm-
gaping hole.
Thankfully, I'm good at persuasion.
It's like shiv out, kind of just like gradually walking towards you.
And I kind of like motion her over. I'm not moving too much.
She kind of like lowers the shiv down, like it's not threatening, and kind of just walks towards you a little bit.
When she gets close enough, I'll hold out a hand, like I'll help her stand up when she gets out. But if she doesn't grab my hand, I don't go to grab her at all. It's just an offer.
As she's like getting close towards you, you can now see. It was very, very hard to see when she was like kind of like hiding parts, things of herself. There is actually a crystal similar to the ones that you've seen around the city. It has been embedded in the back of her hand.
Oh, do we think this is bad? I'm assuming very bad.
Well, Kotoga didn't really get to know them prior to anything.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that whatever they gave them to drink wasn't necessarily what what Kotoka thinks it was.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm holding out my hand. Does she take it?
She doesn't. She just kind of looks at you.
Okay. I'm gonna point at her hand with the crystal in it. I'm just going to be like, that crystal? Bad. Super bad. We're going to have to get that crystal out to help. It might hurt. We don't want to hurt you though.
Shakes her head.
you need to keep the
Yeah,
crystal?
from what you can tell, it's not from a. They're not shaking their head from understanding. They're just shaking their head. They don't understand
Okay.
what you said.
Okay, guys. I'm turning into everyone else. Guys, we need to get that crystal out, I think.
Okay,
I don't think she has enough understanding, and this could hurt. She might lash out. I think we're going to have to grab her.
And Kotoka at this point is just like, well, how urgently do you need it out?
Pretty urgently, I think. I think
You can
that,
take the
that
hand
could
off.
be. No, we are not taking her hand off.
Why
I don't know
not?
where to put it back on.
Can you put it back on if we take it off?
Later, yeah.
You can inside check. Can he put it back on?
Make it.
20, 20, 20, 20, 23.
They seem very confident that they can get it done. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to look at Kotoko straight in the fucking eyes about, you fucking swear to me, if we chop off her hand, you can put it back on.
Well, not me. I can get it done though.
Guys, I don't really feel comfortable.
Do you?
No, this is
You
my
know
first-
I'm a Samal, yes? I'm the heir.
Yeah, look, that don't mean shit in the city right now. No offense, your family has fallen far, dude.
Alright,
We'll fall further unless we keep moving.
Okay, guys, are we happy just grappling her and then taking it off?
Yeah.
It out.
I'm okay to do that.
She might fight back. She probably won't understand this. I can't tell her that this is.
Who's
gonna
getting the
hurt.
box cut knife stabs?
Okay. I'm just gonna try and keep her as calm as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Ready to grab her? Who's grabbing her? Misha,
I-
probably.
Yeah.
Misha
Yeah.
and Lisa, maybe?
Yeah, I've got proficiency in athletics, so
Okay, both of you take an arm, maybe.
yeah.
She's gonna struggle.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
It takes her a moment to before she realizes what you're going to do, and immediately begins to try and struggle. Can both of you make athletics checks, please? This is a grapple attempt.
Okay.
And Ilza, how are you removing it?
That would be a 16.
So 16, okay.
So how deeply is it embedded?
How deeply is it embedded? It's only you're pretty certain they've moved bone out of the way.
Oh,
Deep.
okay.
This is a large crystal, probably it'd be bigger than your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
only the
could I
top
just-
surface is almost flush with the skin. The area
Can I
around it
get
is
a-
red and inflamed.
Can I get a dagger and just pop it out?
Would,
You can try to.
yeah.
I'll
Would
try,
I be able to
guess.
assist with Edric's knowledge of leatherworking tools? Because this kind of delicate work would probably come in
Or
handy.
I
for
could use
getting
my
the
thieves'
skin.
tools maybe to get it.
Skin is leather, I guess.
Can I get my thieves' tools to be more delicate and get in and under it?
These tools would be very delicate with this, yes.
Yeah, I'll use my thieves' tools.
All I know is my tools would be of no help.
Well, it depends.
Other
Do you
than-
need a hammer and chisel?
Well, basically, it's like, well, I could make it come out the other end.
Oh,
That's a
God.
way of removing it.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, get them ready. But just hold on, because this is gonna hurt like a bitch.
Since this is not an intended use,
Yep.
I will say to a thieves' tools with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Is Edric not helping though?
The leatherworking is not going to help here.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I mean, my lowest rolls are 28, so...
You would be able to use leatherworking tools instead of these tools. Like, you'd be able to use either sets of tools. You would not be able... Leatherworking, it wouldn't be like... You are not practiced at embedding jewels
Honestly,
in living flesh.
honestly, my rolls weren't terrible. It was a 9 and a 12, but I get a 28.
So a 28? Okay.
28.
As you're reaching down and doing this kind of stuff, she immediately begins trying to break free as you've managed to grab onto the hand. You're barely managing to hold the hand still enough as you're grabbing the thieves' tools and stuff. And as you're trying to dig down the side, you realize you're having to dig out under the skin. The skin itself on the top the gem itself is not like a cylinder or you're not seeing the full width of it. It is wider underneath the surface of the skin.
Okay. Sure.
So you're having to get round to the side and then kind of actually like work the skin out of the way and probably rip at least some of it to try and make it so that the gem itself can be, so you can actually grab onto it and pull it out.
Yeah.
It is black in nature, as like it is like an onyx. This would be, and she's going to slash.
They're holding her arms.
Yes, as she is still slashing.
At
Who's got the who's got the right arm?
I don't know.
Well, say Misha does.
Misha has the right arm. Okay.
Yeah.
So Misha is going to cop a slash.
Okay.
And Ilza, so are you. It's going to probably catch you in the arm. Okay, that is. Okay, you take.
Does she have to roll to hit?
Yes, and she hit.
Okay. Damn, what'd she roll? 5.
Very high.
Damn. Okay. What do we
Very
take?
high. Natural 16 for one of the attacks. Ilza, you take 11 points of slashing damage.
I'm uncanny dodging.
Okay, well, you managed to just like get out of the way. The box cut
Do
is
I
nowhere
take
near as deep as it
5 or
should.
6?
5. Misha takes 6 points of slashing damage. She cuts into it. Can you do another round of these tools, please?
Yep. I'm getting fucked up, and it's still a disadvantage, correct?
Still a disadvantage.
Oh my god.
I almost crit
20
you.
that.
I almost crit you just then.
I dropped a crit, you fucking bitch. But I rolled a 20. I did roll a 20 and a 17. So
Okay.
17 plus 18.
So Misha takes 8 points of slashing damage. And the next time she tries to slash, Misha manages to actually move the hand off course as the shiv just slashes wide of Ilza. Ilza, you managed to get like a couple of thieves tools around now. You've got purchase, and now you just need to pull.
Okay. Cool.
You begin pulling on it, and it's a bit of give and stuff, and you're like, it's almost like something stuck there, and you kind of like move it to the side. You realize it's hooked onto bone,
Oh.
and you kind of just pull on it. You hear almost like you hear a
We'll heal
snapping
her
sound,
after. Yep.
and it comes free.
Great. I'm gonna just.
As soon as it comes free, you then hear a young voice just, "Oh shit! Oh, what did you do?"
Ooh. Brought you
Magic will
back to
offer.
yourself?
You look at the head; it is
everybody will offer one of
mangled.
the potions.
Maybe we should have just chopped it off.
Yeah.
And while you're watching, you see it begin to stitch itself back together.
Oh,
Yes.
she is her sister's sister.
That's where we're going to leave the session.
No.
Okay.
So we're going to leave tonight's session.
You're gonna go.
Well, not so much that, but it's also a decent leaving point.
No, it's
Um,
not.
It
Terrible
is.
leaving point.
It is a good
I
leaving
need to
point.
have dinner.
Bad leaving point.
We need food. We need to do our normal things. And we'll be back next week anyway.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Our regularly scheduled programming.
Mm.
Okay. I will stick for
Yeah, the day after I'm back.
raid and then grab my
Exactly.
dinner.
So you'll have time to recover and feel good.
No, I'm not. I get back the night before.
Yeah, so you'll have time to recover and feel good.
Yeah.
By going,
for sure.
hell yeah, D&D's coming. That's what's going to happen, right?
I have to
Alright.
leave. I'm on the plane at 7:30 in the morning.
No thanks.
Yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
See if there's someone I'm following we can go and raid. Yeah, let's go raid. Let's go raid Promethean. They're one of the other like D&D content creators. Ooh, meet them. They're playing Baldur's Gate, so let's go raid them.
Yay! Give them the ball.
Come join us for the raid. And we'll be back probably with my own Baldur's Gate stream between now and then. Because we're quite near the
Yay.
end, and I would like to finish it. Thank you very much for you guys for turning up and playing. Thank you very much to those who did tune in. We'll catch you next week. Good job.